Yeah.
Yo. Good morning, beautiful people. It is Thursday, the 14th of May. Welcome to TDA, the day after your favorite news platform and the home of popular culture as defined by you wonderful people. And of course, like we are every blessed morning, we're hosted by the supreme and very best. Please introduce yourself.
I'm Ulfi Sugar and Shay Sade. Hey.
Christy, Queen of BOE.
And they call me E-Man, the pro-black activist, TDA producer and news analyst, melanin jam-packed. Brent, you in the building?
Boom. Morning, everybody. Apologies for the lateness. It is all... Oh, where is he? Josh's fault.
This is cap. I got video evidence. I was here on time.
All right, party people. Hello to everybody in the chat. Before I do a roll call, we got two special people in the building, don't we, man?
We do indeed, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to let them introduce themselves. One of them, I'm pretty sure everyone is familiar with, you know what I'm saying? He's made a name for himself in the chat, you know what I'm saying, when he's called up and also when he's appeared on the show. And he's back again, man. We've asked for him to come true.
Back again.
You know what I'm saying? And he's taking his time.
Come on.
But you know what I'm saying? Everything happens for a reason at the appropriate time, you know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Big up Josh, Fighter Spirit Media.
Mm-hmm.
Morning, everybody. Hello, everybody online who's here to cook me. Just do your best. Yeah, bro. No, welcome. I do JR Clean London, JR Clean Living, cleaning company.
Come on.
Car wash company.
Come on.
I have a small video production company called Fighter Spirit Media. That's where the name
Come
comes
on.
from. But that's more sort of a personal thing. And yeah, man, I'm here to chat MOE.
Ow.
Mixed over everything.
Someone needs to represent. It definitely ain't gonna be me. And of course, we've got another brother in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
Big up.
Yeah,
Thank you for joining us, man.
All good. Thank you for having me, man. Thank you, Brent, as well, for the opportunity.
What's your name, Jordan?
Of course.
Come on, Jordan.
I go by Oracle
Mm-hmm.
most of the time. I do a few things. I rap. I make music.
Come on.
I do film producing.
Come on.
I'm into fashion. I've got a few tech things going on as well.
Sick.
And a few other things in the pipeline as well. So yeah.
Come on.
I'm all over the place.
Wonderful.
That's it, man. Brent, you say good morning to people in the chat, man.
Yeah, I do. I need to play a video too.
Oh, is it?
Because your auntie Kemi was cooking yesterday. Did you see it?
No, I didn't, man.
You?
But she told me that she did well.
Yeah?
Yeah, 100%.
Who's auntie? Oh.
Yeah, Miss Bidnock. You know what I'm saying? Put in the family.
Disappointing. Oh, man. You know.
All right, let me do a quick roll call. Box Fresh, Prophet C Arts, Energy Bars. We got Eddie Carbone, Crud Crow, Davina, Aloha Bex. Then we got Black Currant, Natty, Ditchy Boy, Mel. Sorry?
Why are you calling them that?
Baby, what's happening? Is it a private joke? I'm not.
No, you're
Involved
Caribbean.
in?
Surely that means something to you.
I'm from
It's
Trinidad.
disrespectful.
From Trinidad. When you say Caribbean, what do you mean? You mean Jamaican? This from my back foot. Obviously, when it is that we win the league, that gets upgraded, or in my sense, it gets downgraded. You have the best name right now. Who else we got? Emmy Snow Globe, G7FFS, Timmy, shout you out. Who else we got? Stacy, morning. Who else we got? DCF Mooks, AASE4. Question, Emmanuel. You know how Star Steph, I think that's his name, Star Steph?
Yeah.
Came out from
You know what I'm saying? Big
the
him up.
blue yesterday.
Big him up.
Said, yeah, Emmanuel's right. Everything he said, he's right. Yeah? When you see certain people kind of backing you, you kind of like, wait, am I on the right side?
No, never.
Serious?
No.
Crazy. Is it because you're the pioneer, you're the leader?
I mean, I don't see it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, evidently.
Just, God gives me the inspiration, and I go with it. You know what I'm saying?
Which is good.
The true and living. There's only one. You know what I'm saying? That's it, man.
All right, cool. Then we have Kofi. I didn't know that he was Tory, to be honest. But I'm learning more and more each and every day. Abimi. Who else got? Big Tashington. I ain't seen you before. He says big up Josh. All
Come
right.
on.
Cool. You brought some people with you. Everest. Temi, and is it Lin May, and Ghana Greatness.
And the greatness.
Fanan, my guy,
Big up Fernand.
Surely not.
Come on.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay. That's right.
Every time you in the chat, that's what it looks like.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
Brent just calls.
Okay, cool.
Who are you talking about?
Lin May.
She's there. Show you all. Show you all. All right, let me play the video. Yeah.
Only thing now, isn't it?
What's she doing?
Getting handcuffed to white guys and walking around super.
Oh, I saw
Damn.
that. Yeah.
No, as in like she got a whole show thing.
Has she?
On, yeah, I saw a clip yesterday.
Oh,
Who dresses this woman though?
Who?
KEMI.
Kemi.
Curtain shot.
I thought it was a decent
Someone
dress,
claimed that
though.
she hasn't. She fixed her hair.
All right, I'm gonna keep my mouth shut.
She hasn't done her hair.
What are you saying about a black woman?
Who?
Was that?
Oh.
What was that? What you said about black woman? What was it?
I said who dresses her? I just don't think. I don't think the drip is that great.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what.
Conservative. It was a conservative dress. And that's really what she was going
my
for.
grandma's house on the
That's what. There we go.
curtain.
Let me see what.
Needs to do her braids again.
Let me see what.
Your job. Do your job. There's no point him giving me dirty looks. We all know what he's been up to. We all know. Well, they don't agree with this agenda, in which case, what on earth are we all doing here? Oh, I'm not done yet. There is plenty more coming. There were 24 U-turns in that first parliamentary session. Winter fuel, family farms, grooming gangs, welfare reforms, social media for under 16s, day one workers' rights. The list goes on and on. And every single one of these U-turns had at its core a single issue.
It's not even at 1.25, you know.
Oh, is it?
He's just flowing,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying.
Prime Minister's total lack of judgment. This is a man who, faced with a crisis of vision, charisma, and electoral success, sent for Gordon Brown. Banned from pubs, banned from hairdressers, which is presumably why all the women on the front bench have the same hairstyle.
Crazy.
Wait for the hat.
Crazy.
Imagine.
The whole thing is totally illogical. Either Labour MPs agree with this agenda, in which case, why are they trying to get rid of the Prime Minister? Or they don't agree with this agenda, in which case, what on earth are we all doing here?
Surely that's not the way to proceed.
Oh, I'm not done yet.
Come on.
There is plenty more coming. The Honourable Lady says she's getting a lecture. She is getting a lecture. She is getting a lecture. We're all getting a lecture because we are legislators of the United Kingdom. We were sent here to fix difficult things, not focus on our personal hobby horses, ranging from the petty to the puerile. You need a plan to scrap the net zero legislation, strangling industry. If you want businesses to employ people, you need to stop crushing them with thousands of pages of employment laws. If you want to get a grip on illegal immigration and remove foreign criminals from the country, you must have a plan to leave the ECHR and repeal the Human Rights Act. That alternative King's Speech makes difficult choices because that is what leadership is. That is what the British public expect. That is what the Conservative Party will do.
Stronger economy, stronger country.
Yeah, but the Conservatives are losing by look how many seats they lost. Please.
Give it time to cook,
They don't
man.
even
Give
work.
it time
Please,
to
they're
cook.
not even
Seriously.
they're not even
Time
worth
to
their
cook,
grain in
man.
salt anymore. Like what are we
Okay.
talking about?
They
They're
make
talking with that much
yeah.
vim.
That was first leg. She's on the second leg. Don't worry about that, man.
And they will dash her out as well.
Exactly.
That's the mad thing.
Exactly.
You lot are haters, man.
Black on black.
Just
Hey,
give
how
her
can
the
you hate
praise.
on
Black
Kemi?
man.
Just give her the praise.
Yeah,
Praise
man.
about
She
what?
deserved it, man.
Impossible.
Opposition
Praise
leader.
about what?
For being a great opposition leader.
That's true. She's definitely
That's a fact.
giving the smoke
Wait,
every single time.
Wait, hold on. A great opposition because she's just doing
But
some
just the
lyrics,
job.
spitting some lyrics.
No,
But that's
it's
exactly.
part of it, exactly.
Yeah.
You got to hot them up.
Partaking in the pantomime, yeah?
No, it's not.
She's
fun.
running the
No, that's what
pantomime.
she is. She's partaking in the pantomime, so we're supposed to clap for her.
If this was Zach, you'll all be happy.
No, I'm,
Yeah.
Are you
I'm not
okay?
even
Yeah,
happy with
100%.
Zach.
Are you
either,
okay?
To be fair.
Oh, you left
I
Zach.
didn't vote for Chris.
First off, I couldn't care less about that. So please, that's never gonna be in my life.
For me. But yeah, no.
That red
Sorry,
boy.
she cannot impress me.
All right.
Impossible.
All right.
But if you're so easily impressed, that's okay for you. But for me, I'm not easily impressed. Sorry, I'm not impressed.
I hear it.
Is this what you lot are clapping for? They're all laughing, and then she'll be on the way out.
She'll be the first to go. In fact,
they're laughing,
seriously.
like the false hype, just false hype. Because they don't want her. They definitely don't want her. So do you think she can win an election?
You never know. You never know.
No.
At the moment, no.
You never know.
At the moment, no.
Okay.
At the moment, no. But again, in the same token, who can? Who's going to beat Nigel Farage right now?
For her? No, it's
No,
not
but
happening.
who would vote for any of the people that you prefer over Farage?
No, that's not my question.
No, but you have to see it that way.
I'm saying, but the way you're talking, the way like she cooked, like she could actually be running. She could be running the country sometimes.
her role-
just based off that.
Her role is not based off that. We saw what she did to Rachel Reeves as well. That was another diabolical beatdown. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not seeing a lot of opposition leaders do what she's doing.
Nah, no.
She might. You know what I'm saying? She might be.
WWE. That's
No,
what's happening
no.
in the country. This has not impressed me at all.
It's not
At
about.
all.
It's not necessarily about if it impresses.
Seriously,
It's
what
about,
is she, a real
is she a good
housewife? Like, what
opposition
is
leader?
this? It's ridiculous. That's what they're trying to make it into. Like, it's supposed to be entertaining. She's supposed to be entertaining us now because she's reading them. How? No, you're supposed to be the party leader. Do you know what I mean?
She is.
No,
She's
it's
the
nonsense.
opposition leader. She's
It's
holding the
actually
other
nonsense.
party to
She's
account.
an embarrassment, and
what I'm saying?
constantly. That's what I'm saying. He's constantly
Why
with the
hasn't she held Reform to account when that councillor?
not even in the
No, hold on. When that councillor said something, I have not heard her say not a damn
Exactly.
thing. I ain't heard her say a pin.
Oh no, because she's not Nigerian. So why is she gonna? Why is she gonna say anything? Foolish woman.
Yeah, no. Obviously, that's hard to get over that part, isn't it? But she's definitely doing her job as an opposition leader for sure. And I feel like she's trailblazing for opposition leaders. In my opinion, she's doing something that I've never seen before in that position. In my opinion, aside from the fact that she's sold us out a few other times. Aside from that, she hasn't. She's done
Let's just put that to the side.
Yeah, she hasn't. She's done
going.
that.
A few other times.
If I just look at the CV, how she's performing as a opposition leader, if it wasn't KEMI Badenoch, I would have said, okay, this person is bringing smoke every single time. It's like, and it's starting to kind of penetrate the mainstream media, but every single time I switch on, she's doing all of that every single time.
They will promote this woman every time she does this.
Yeah.
That's because it's stereotypical. Because this is what they expect of black people and black women, to be able to get up in front of people and read someone. It's very low. It's just like the lowest of the low, really and truly, in terms of what to expect from her. She's an embarrassment. She doesn't rate who she is. She doesn't embrace her background. It's an absolute embarrassment. I just can't, you can obviously have your opinion. I really cannot respect this woman ever, at all, ever.
But I think that's what's coming through in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's the other stuff that you don't like about her.
No,
That's
and this, because this is adding fuel to that fire as well. You cannot see this in isolation. She's a pawn. She is a vessel of white supremacy, and she's never changed from that.
I mean, that part there, I don't think I would disagree with. But I think all of
It's
them.
hard to disagree with that.
All
It's
of them
hard
in a
to.
room.
She's definitely got.
So, but we must give her props because she read someone.
No, because
Read
she's
someone
doing
who's
her
done the
role.
worst job ever. So it's so easy to read someone when they've done absolutely.
No, but
shit in their job.
other people have
Is it
done
not?
worse. And opposition leaders haven't done what she's done.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is, as an opposition leader, she's doing
You
her
started
role.
the show with KEMI, you know. I mean, my feelings, seriously.
It actually disgusts me. That's my
Honestly.
sister's name.
Oh, is it?
Honestly,
Oh,
it actually disgusts me.
sorry for her.
It's mad.
I'm sorry.
It's just an embarrassment to the name. I'm sorry.
But I'm not Tory, by the way. I just wanted to say that as well. I'm not Tory.
Too late, brother.
I'm just calling a spade a spade.
If you are, you have the right to be.
Calling a spade, innit? She's doing what she's supposed to do, and she's doing it well.
As a tool for white supremacy, she's definitely doing what she's supposed
For sure.
to do.
Yeah, she might be very
You know
well
what I
on the
mean?
wrong
So we should
side.
clap for her.
She might be on the wrong side. For sure.
AA, SE14 and Izzy saying, oh, she identifies with her tribe. Okay, fair, what? And underneath that scope of being Nigerian, Yorubas are underneath that, right?
Is it not?
So are they not part? So he would sort of melt a Yoruba in that pothole that he said. So what are we
Exactly.
talking about?
How
being
is
that
he gonna know the
distinction,
difference?
exactly. How's he gonna know the distinction? So that means nothing. She could still come out and say that. She'd be like, okay, yeah, I'm Yoruba. That means that's also included. But she didn't still stand against it. So that's a cop out to me. I'm sorry. And for the fact that she even said, how many times has she mentioned that she's Yoruba? She denounced it once and that's it. We don't hear nothing about her culture. Other than that, every time she speaks about it is negativity. Get out of here, man.
Pissing me off.
Guys, you got your answer?
Politics as usual. Politics. All good.
Got your answer?
I don't know shit about it.
Josh, what do you want to say about this black woman?
I don't vote, man. I don't know, innit?
All right, fine. So I have got a little community announcement.
Wait, can I just ask a question? You see how you say that she's a pawn for white supremacy, which I'm
A vessel.
vessel. Sorry, that's the correct word. Who is not on
I think-
both sides? Because that's why I don't vote. Because it's just I firmly actually believe that you see when you said there's a pantomime earlier. I believe that's true. So I can't participate in that. But who wouldn't be? Because the system itself.
I
is
think
designed-
there's a special place in hell for someone who has a similar background to me to put themselves in that position. So I just think that you have to you're so disconnected with who you are as a person, your ancestry, to be able to do that on a daily basis.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, that's I will never not have that opinion of her.
No, that's
She's a
cool.
disgrace.
I agree with that opinion. What my question was who isn't like that?
I mean, we're all under we're all
not in
under a
politics,
system
sorry.
of friggin' white supremacy, but there's some that are more adverse than others, and she is like up there.
Yeah, no, I don't
She's
deny that.
up
Yeah,
there.
for sure.
Seriously.
I agree with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering. It's just to me. I look at it. It's like we found out. I see pictures of. I don't even know if I should say this. You should meet it. Like Keir Starmer with Jimmy Savile. You see when the Epstein files come out, cooked. But we knew this stuff 10 years ago. Like, so for me, I'm disenfranchised. I will call myself a conscientious objector, if anything. 'Cause it's not that I don't believe in voting, because if we had a vote, I'd believe in that. But it's the system. It's like we're arguing. This is why I tune into E-Man shows for the economic side. But it's like surely, like even any participation is the same. Like
No,
under
I think
the
there's
system.
I think there's levels to it. I think there actually is levels to it, and it depends on your position as well. But when you say you don't vote, do you mean you don't even vote locally?
I don't participate. I hate Babylon. When I say that, I mean it as well.
But you live here.
I live on Earth.
It's Bun Babylon.
But you
That's
live
the proper.
you live here.
Yeah,
But you live here in this community, in
Yeah.
this country, in
Yeah,
this
yeah.
area. So you don't think it's worth participating?
Nah, because I'm not. I believe that things have only got worse. Show me a politician that you voted for that's done the thing you've asked.
But do you think it's because there's a lot of people who think like you that don't vote?
No, because if I was the problem, and I thought about this coming here, because I said to Eamon that I was going to talk about this, it's like, if you want to single me out for being a problem for somebody not voting, you know the vote of everybody else still counts.
Yes.
Do you
but
get
like-
me? So
but there's
I'm
a
not the
lot of-
only non-participant.
No. You're just here and you said.
Yeah, no, for
say,
sure,
do you know
for
what I mean?
sure. So-
But what, as I was saying, it's just like.
So
there's a
you
lot
still
of
get to have your
people-
pantomime.
There's a lot of people like you that do not vote, that opt out, and I think it's valid. But I think that if that continues to happen and we get more non-voters, then voting is obviously going to become like obsolete. It's not going to matter anymore.
But my position is that it's obsolete already. But it's like,
think?
yeah, because we're every single time we vote, it's like everything that we could go back up to, like, let's say, for example, 9/11. We've been sold lies continuously since then. No politician has done anything they've said. They've sold us on one thing and done another. Or we've continuously not got what we wanted in this country, for example. So since from Brexit, things have got worse, right? We haven't got anything we've wanted.
Yeah.
Things have just deteriorated, right? But all of the voting and that has only fractured the system more. Because now it's not the two parties where we're arguing Labour versus now it's Green, now it's all of these other things that's now muddied it even more. So now nobody's getting what they want. And then when the opposition gets in, the people do everything to stop what they think is a policy from happening. So now we just end up doing nothing for years and years.
It is a bit of a madness right now.
I'm not like slighting anybody who does vote. I would say I'm too uneducated in that matter because it's not something I care about. But I do believe that it is all a fake system. So it's like for me to just go involved in it, because I can have a conversation with somebody about what I think is a policy, but my actions are one thing. Unfortunately, we live in a country that's free enough that we can make work, and then that can solve our problems. Because money is actually the problem solver, not going out and standing on the street and begging people for higher taxes. Because all they've done is close our roads.
I think it's obviously that is one aspect, but I think they work hand in hand, because at the same time, it's just like the policies that kind of govern how our money is distributed, spent, all of that kind of stuff. It's down to voting at the end of the day, and it's down to which party is in control. Like, personally, I think I've seen change in my local area. Obviously, it's changed back because my borough in the general elections flipped to Labour, and I saw improvements, and that's how I voted. But now, unfortunately, it's switched back to Conservative. So I think, like, yeah, but like I think like, but the campaign around the election was much stronger and much more deeper, I would say, that kind of thing, and in galvanizing people to vote. Do you know what I mean? I think local elections is just generally not as strong. So now it's flipped back, and we're going to see the effects of that. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I live on a daily basis. So I think of it from that point of view.
Yeah, for sure.
I think
But if you don't wholeheartedly believe in anybody and what they're saying,
then
why should I just go to just be performative to vote for just something that I know inherently I don't really, when it comes down to it, I don't actually believe what they're saying.
I think that is actually fair, but like, is that the case though? Because are you looking at the independents as well, kind of thing? Like, maybe there's people that actually really align with what you think and believe, and yeah, I think you need to look at each different party and see what they're bringing to the table, so to speak, to see whether you align with that or not. Because I think a lot of people just look at, like, obviously before it was the big two, now it's kind of like the big four, and kind of just rule it out based on that. But there's a lot of independents that also run.
No, for sure.
What's that game where it's like you have like little beads and you move the beads around in like
I've wanted
little
to know the name of
potholes?
this game for years.
Oh,
It's like it's got different names in different cultures, but
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
yeah. So that, I feel like that's what politics is, in terms of like it's a long game. It's not like a overnight switch. It's you gotta slowly count every little small step, see what makes a difference slowly. But if you see it over a long period of time, that's when it starts to make sense in terms of like what's going in what direction, in my opinion.
Okay.
I wouldn't discourage anybody from voting, because you're you, innit? You do what you feel you're convicted to do, and I would think it would be unfair, innit? But I'm also like,
But I do think that having a conviction not to vote is also important.
I was about to say, I do have
Yeah,
a
I mean,
conviction as well, so I don't fuck the system.
Having a conviction is important, because otherwise you just be senselessly doing nothing. You know what I mean? So it's good to have a strong opinion about something.
Yeah, that's why.
Eventually,
Yeah, I agree.
If your mind changes, someone's done their job. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
If KEMI can change your mind,
no. This is the thing, yeah, and this is where I'm gonna go mad, yeah. And when I'm a Bible believing Christian, yeah, this Babylon system, I do not fuck with it. Like, I can't. It may sound mad, innit? But I genuinely believe, yeah, this was constructed to control us. And the thing is, that's mad, yeah. I believe, as a society, we're walking into further control. And we're happily doing it, because all of this thing that we're doing, arguing in politics, is just handing over more control to people. Like, and that's the thing that I'm afraid of, because I'm aiming to be more prepared for that eventuality than I am for, okay, I'm going to vote for this person. Because again, I could meet somebody who has the same convictions, same beliefs as me, innit? But the system that we're voting for is fucked. Like, we know that, sorry, excuse my language, we know that it's corrupt. We're spending every single day talking about how corrupt these people are, and then we're going to vote in the system that they set up. To me, that's mad. Like, that isn't to say that if you do vote in locals and all of that, I know that like the local
But you're still under the system.
for
Whether
sure.
you vote or not, you're still going to bear the brunt of the decisions that are made, whether you vote or not. My question is, because I think we was talking about this the other day, like, if you don't vote, should you be able to talk about it?
yeah,
What about what?
Talk about
As
what do
in
you call
complain
it?
and stuff.
Yeah, should you be able to complain?
I think so. I think
Why?
that's because
But
you
you're
know.
not participating.
Yeah, but you
not
have a right.
participating in
You
a
have a
vote,
right.
but
You have a right
hey,
to participate. You have a right to participate, but it's not
I think
not an
voting should be
obligation.
mandatory.
You're not. See, but it's not.
And the people that are voting, are you still complaining?
Say again?
You're voting for, and you're still
Yeah,
complaining, right?
but you're allowed to because you participated.
You participated, but the complaints are still coming, and they're still coming in hot and heavy, even though you're voting for your interests that you say you're voting for.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, year after year.
I want to address that.
I'm just saying, year after year.
I want to address that because I kind of agree. But what I would say is, from a personal perspective, and this is what I was saying to somebody yesterday, I'm the type of person, I may not even want to side on you just because I dislike you as a person. But I'm not the type of person who thinks I should be able to control what anybody else does. That's an alarm bell for me. If you want to be able to make decisions for me without me being able to make a decision, that's an eventuality. Because again, like I live in this system, I have to abide by that anyway. But from like a interpersonal level, if I know you're the type of person that would want to do something, thinking it's for the benefit of me without me being able to make a decision on that, we're on completely different sides of an aisle.
100%.
Like, and that's where, for me, politics is like, and the conversation around it, it's like, we're all just human beings. Like, what you're trying to do is now coerce me, like, mentally for things that you think are beneficial to you. And it's like, do you know what's beneficial to you? Looking after your household, going out and getting a job, and then cutting. Because I don't fuck with this country at all. I've seen the worst of it, innit? Like, I've literally seen the worst of this country. I've been in the jail cells. They took man's freedom, innit? So for me, fuck this system, I'm trying to get my money and get out. That's why I try to run a business, innit? Because that's actually the only answer. Getting a job and working for someone, that's not going to do it for you. Voting for this guy who says he's going to give you a break, but not give the guy that he's not on his side a break.
And vote. These are not opposites.
I'm not saying that they're opposites. I'm saying what I do. I'm just talking about what I do, innit? I'm not saying that they're mutually exclusive. I'm not saying none of that. I'm just saying, for me, that's why I don't. And I think you'd be hard pressed to convince me that, yeah, it might be a good thing to do generally, but that you've got what you wanted from participating in that system, because none of us have.
Can I just ask, has any party addressed black maternal health? Has any party addressed racism, institutional racism in the police force? Has they addressed the education system as it pertains to black boys or black girls? Have they addressed any of these things year after year? Has any of those things improved?
Just a caveat. I think so. What's his name? Zoe Garber, the new mayor for Hackney. She's coming in a mandate to address black boys being excluded disproportionately from schools. That's part of what she got elected on. And even to say in as far as like the outcome of the local elections as of recently, it's going in a direction where it's less about a two-party system, where I think what you're saying in terms of like power being too concentrated, I feel like it's going in a direction where power's becoming a bit more decentralized, a bit more, there's a lot more voices contributing to
Which is what it used to be like, to be fair.
Yeah.
It used to be more like that. Well, maybe for more like three parties, to be fair. But
Okay.
You know what I mean? But it was more even spread.
But what my point is, though, is that there's a lot of people who feel the way you feel, and it's going in the direction of that feeling. Things need to be less about one or two people, And going back to KEMI for a second, she's part of that. She's part of the, whether or not she's successful enough to become prime minister or not is one thing. Maybe, you never know, but she's part of the whole thing being shattered in some aspect. In some aspect.
I don't know.
In some aspect.
I mean, I pay my tax.
Whether intentionally or not.
Like you're trying to
Whether intentionally or not. Whether she's doing intentionally or
no,
not.
I don't think so.
She might not be intentionally do it, but her presence in that what she's doing.
Isn't voting just and can we address the question before that?
The Bible thing.
Wait a minute.
Please, Brent, please.
No.
Because I'm gonna forget this.
No, you're not.
I promise I'll forget it.
All right, go on.
I think I'll forget.
Oh, it will come back to you. Don't worry. It will come
It
back
wasn't
to you.
important.
It will come back to you.
So
I remember.
there you go.
Isn't voting just us deciding on how to further take more tax money from us to distribute it on things I may not even agree with?
So I pay my taxes, right? And if I'm mandated to pay my taxes, I should be able to get vexed and vote them out if it is that they don't hold up they're end of the bargain.
Yeah, I agree.
If only I vote
we
for
should
that.
ostracize them like ancient
If
Rome.
only I vote for that because I'm obligated to pay my taxes, then boom, I'm running it. I'm running it.
Yeah, but how often does that? I voted this guy out because I didn't like what he did happen.
What do you mean?
All the
Like-
time.
No,
No, it doesn't happen. all
Whether-
the time.
whether
Why
it
we-
is-
Not the
My
not
one
if
drop
you
in the
be, but,
ocean.
Like the cinema of the people, isn't it?
Sorry, whether it is my one drop in the ocean makes a difference to everybody, I could care less. I want to protest.
Go, good for you.
You
bro.
understand?
I
In
don't.
my little room-
I'm here for
In my
that. innit?
little room in Ilford, I want to protest. And
I
that's,
hear that.
That's my way of protesting. If it is that you're fleecing me each way, I'll basically scream.
And I'm the same, but I don't need to vote to tell you. I think
Well,
you're
you're still-
dickhead. Do you get me?
You're still giving them the money, isn't it?
What else can I do?
All right then.
That's by force, isn't it? That like I can't do anything about that fact that you're basically robbing me.
So
innit?
2 questions to you: the Christian one, and then this one, because I think this is to you. I don't think it's
London
to
riots.
Jordan. Unless Jordan, you've been
Is that
banged up.
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Not yet. Not, all right, cool.
Oh, that's,
Not that.
that-
It's
that's not
wild.
that.
Is that the rapper stuff like?
Let's not do that. God forbid.
Brent,
Amen.
Freaky.
All right, so the mixed one. Go on.
The other question, jokes. How do you know?
Because you said you went to jail.
No, I answered that question. I said, how do you know mixed race?
You
Never
said
mind.
because you said you was mixed race. You said
said mixed over
MOVE.
everything.
Yeah.
You keep forgetting stuff that you.
No. I thought he was referring to the person's question because I answered this question.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. The question before I was are you referring that this person is mixed race? Anyway, the question before was, wouldn't I just then say that the Bible is controlling me? I would say more so the one who revealed the text. Yeah, why not though? I don't see a problem with that. Like the same, any people are always led by something, innit? And I would claim that the person who revealed the Bible has the authority, or claims to have the authority of somebody who I should follow.
Jesus said, "Render unto Caesar what is Caesar's, and render unto God what is God."
Yeah.
And that's the separation between religion and state is a Christian belief in itself. So you're not, again, it's nothing, yeah,
Yeah, I would.
consistent.
Yeah, I will pay my taxes because I have to, and if I don't, I won't go to jail for not voting. The moment I have to go to jail for not voting, I will be there first thing in the morning. I'll get out of the way. Innit? I'll get out of the way. It's not that deep to me. But because you don't force me, you might just send me a couple letters and threaten me. It's like, listen, I'm cooked anyway. Like that shit doesn't scare me anymore. Like the moment you make it something. But again, what my belief in the Bible is a slightly more all-encompassing than just a political spectrum of my life, innit? It may influence my politics, but I would say that I'm happy to be controlled by that because it's just telling me to treat my child better, to treat my partner better, to try and look after the people around me, not to be too much of a dickhead, or not to be a dickhead at all, do you know, not
Come
to
on.
steal, kill.
Got balance. You got to have balance.
There we go, innit? Like,
There's a time to be.
I'm a human, do you get me?
Yeah, I
But
mean-
it's like that's what it's leading me to. So if somebody would like to use that as a slight against me to say I'm being controlled, it's like, well, fair enough, innit? It's probably better for me then, innit? Because I'm loose cannon. If I'm up to my own devices, which my track record has shown, innit? So
But at the end of the day, if you don't follow anything in the Bible, nothing happens to you in this life, innit? You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's not controlling the same way.
What did you
If
say?
don't-
it depends what you mean by that. It depends what you mean by that. Because if you go and kill someone, somebody will come and kill you. And it's like it depends. Like again, I think sometimes people look at the Bible as if it's like a singular book that is a poem, that is a thing that we have to interpret. It isn't necessarily that. Some of them are like that. Other books are. Some are poetry, some are prophecy, some are historical text, some are documentation.
Yeah.
And it's an influence of God saying, if you listen to me, you'll have benefits. And then seeing that story, and then I'm subscribing. Do you know what? I'd love those benefits too. I encounter these problems. If you say, because again, everybody's asking for something. There's the what do they call them people? The root workers, for example. They'll do their stuff with the ground, or Iggy Azalea, she'll cut her chickens and that. I don't have to do none of that.
No, Zelia Banks.
Azealia Banks.
Azealia Banks, sorry. What did I say?
Iggy Azalea.
Oh yeah.
She's
Imagine
the white
if she
one.
did.
Yeah,
She's probably on something different, bro.
She probably does that.
She's probably on Epstein Island right now.
Oh no.
But it's like that. Those are the trade-offs you have to make, innit? But my trade-off is like, do you know what? Have some faith And I may not see nothing from it, but it's better than me being left up to my own whims, which are destructive, because my answer to people slighting me and being mean to me and being rude to me is violence. But if my thing is surrender your anger and give up all of those things, if the only benefit I see in this life is peace, what else do I need but that, innit?
No, but everything you're saying, I 100% agree with. I'm also mean, like, if, for example, you don't subscribe to a particular religious text or say, yeah, I am this particular religion, nothing happens to you here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, like, there's no Bible police that says, okay, I'm going to lock you up. You know what I'm saying? There's choice.
Yeah.
Unlike taxes, unlike those
yeah,
other
yeah,
things,
yeah.
that's control. So that's why I don't put them in the same bracket. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's control, but it's advice, it's guidance. If you follow this text, the 10 Commandments, if you do this, your life will be prosperous. If you don't pay your taxes, you're going to prison. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Two different types of control.
Yeah.
That's basically what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I mean, I would, to be fair to them, the type of religious indoctrination is probably a bit deeper than any politics, because it's probably easier to change your politics than to change your theology. So I'd give them that, but I don't care in it, because I happen to believe that what I believe is true, and it can be proven to be true. I would go into the mud for that, innit? But again, I don't care what anybody else believes either. You do you, innit? If that works for you, and you're sincere in that truth, like what I'm doing is working for me and it's not cap, do you, innit? As long as you're not in my way, who am I, innit?
That's it, man. It's freedom. It's the main thing, man.
All right. So my community message. Stacey just left a picture in the general chat.
Stacey
on
calling us
Discord.
idiots.
Can you imagine?
I can't read the chat. I need to put my glasses on. Mate.
Who's an idiot? What do you
Not
mean?
you.
What
No.
not me.
She's
What
just
do you-
talking about the non-voters.
Yeah.
Us
Oh.
non-voters.
Stacey and
Okay,
Josh.
sorry.
Not Stacey and Josh. Chrissy and Josh. Sorry.
That's why I asked her to call up, innit? But she's still bitter about Kamala losing.
Yeah, definitely. So
Kamala Harris.
Yeah. Can you
The
imagine?
one who put bare black man in jail for a week.
Don't mind her.
It's
Crazy.
a myth.
It's a myth.
Yeah,
Statistical facts.
it's not even.
all right. So
So you're pro Kamala but not pro Kemi.
Are you serious? You can't even put them in the same category.
Okay.
You cannot.
can I continue?
Go for it. Sorry, Brent.
No, it's not your fault. A teacher.
Yes. But I don't like the system. We already started with something I don't like.
I think what Stacey is I understand what she's saying.
I understand
and-
100%.
That's childish to me.
But
That's a
it- yeah,
childish,
it is.
dumb
She's
thing
saying
to
that she
say.
likes pizza. I think that's what she's
But
saying.
also the fact is that everyone who's in that room is going to pay for the pizza. The person who doesn't want to vote would rather prefer keep his money.
He said no. He said Epstein Island.
Ooh.
He said,
Yes. Thanks.
as well.
Is that enough though?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
I think
It
so.
will flag it and then it will
Evil,
start
that man.
listening. All right. Cool. So
Is starting again?
no. Hopefully it resumes. Alafia in the Discord.
Alafia.
She has this fantastic.
Yeah, that's so.
Oh my goodness.
So.
Eldest daughters have your voices heard. She dropped this some time ago. She's doing some research and she would like as many first born, I think, black women. I think it is. Well, let's see. A research project exploring the untold experiences of eldest daughters of Nigerian parents. Hi, my name is Sheyi, fourth year systemic psychotherapy trainee and the eldest daughter of Nigerian parents. Oh my goodness.
Like, comment, subscribe, people.
Here we go. My research focuses on the lived experiences of women just like me. After holding a brilliant initial story circle, I've decided to hold a second story circle. You are invited to join in. By sharing your experiences, you will help share a better understanding and support for eldest daughters of Nigerian parents. Contribute to meaningful change in systemic psychotherapy. Take part in a reflective story circle with others to shine a light on the strengths, challenges and needs of eldest daughters. You're welcome to take part if you, 1, identify as the eldest daughter, 2, raised in England by Nigerian parents, 3, are 18 years or older, 4, would like to take part in a story circle, approximately 2 hours. Story circle will be held online via Microsoft Teams, and 5, date and time to be agreed beginning June. If you'd like to take part or want more information, please contact me. Shay Yusuf, Shay full stop Yusuf at ifstudent.org.uk. The information is in the Discord in the general chat. Please, those who qualify and want to take part.
Yeah, your oldest daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, please, please, please.
I will do. The time that she did it, it didn't work for me the first time, but this time, I'll definitely contact her.
Dope.
All right.
The eldest child.
Yes, I am. Firstborn daughter.
Keep the microphone.
How many siblings then?
Just me and my sister.
Okay, cool.
Kemi.
Squad.
Yes, Kemi.
Oh, of course.
Not
Kemi
that
boo.
Kemi.
Not
All
that
right.
Kemi. Correct one.
Straight. All right, let's get into our headlines.
Related to Stacey.
Oh, hold up.
Does anybody know that?
I don't think. No,
No, I don't think so. Yeah.
No. I think just same country. I think. Not even
No,
that. Innit?
no,
Yeah.
because I think
Uganda,
Uganda.
innit? Yeah. Pardon me. All right. We still holding up?
Yeah, it muted for a second.
Okay, cool. Back?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. First headline, guys. So the Metropolitan Police has warned that it's preparing for potential violence and hate speech crimes across 2 protests in London this Saturday. So more than 4,000 officers will be drafted in to police the rival events, possibly one of the largest protest deployments in decades. This is amid fears that far-right demonstrators could clash with pro-Palestine marchers if the 2 groups are not kept apart. So in addition, tens of thousands of football fans are also expected at Wembley Stadium for the FA Cup final, adding further pressures on the capital's police. Scotland Yard said the risks meant it had to impose the highest degree of control.
They march past
Control.
our house, man.
That's a mixture.
so
bro.
annoying.
What
That
you
is
do
a
in Central?
concoction.
Yeah, I live in Pimlico.
Oh,
So it's like right past.
crazy.
It's wild. So indoors for
Stay
me.
indoors.
You know what I mean?
That's putting some bare signage. I was wondering what that was about.
Mm.
Maybe huge, isn't it?
Crazy.
Trigger warning on this next one. Bodies of 3 women were recovered from sea. So police have said that the bodies of 3 women have been recovered from the sea off Brighton. Emergency services were called after concerns were raised for the women's welfare at about 5:45 in the morning on Wednesday, and their bodies were pulled from the water near Madeira Drive. Emergency workers were initially called to reports of 1 person in the water, but 3 bodies were then recovered. It's understood that the women were approximately 20 to 30 years old and were first spotted at Brighton's Palace Pier before drifting to the marina. Police said fast-moving inquiries were continuing to establish the women's identities and what had happened to them. It's not known who raised the alarm or whether the 3 were part of a larger party.
Do we know if they're like from the culture?
I don't know.
No?
I don't know. No.
Good.
Next headline, and 11 unions which help fund the Labour Party believe it's clear that the Prime Minister, Sir Keir Starmer, will not lead the party into the next election. The group, which includes Unite, Unison and GMB, added at some stage a plan will have to be put in place for the election of a new leader. While they acknowledge progress has been made with employment laws, reforms and the minimum wage increase, things of that nature, the unions said that they have been clear that Labour cannot continue on its current path. Sir Keir, who pulled out of a meeting with the unions on Tuesday, has vowed to get on with the governing and has repeatedly vowed to remain the Prime Minister. The 11 unions, this is what I mentioned yesterday, I believe, the 11 unions affiliated with Labour, basically all of them have said he has to go.
Really?
Yes, all of them.
Unanimous?
Mhm.
Wow.
All of them.
So he's out of there.
Potentially, it
I
depends.
mean, until it's happened, it's not happened.
Yeah. Which
What, is he
leads...
going to hold on? He's going to try and do
That's
a
what
Joe
he's saying. Yeah,
Biden?
that's what he's saying.
That's what he said.
mate.
He's
He's not.
He ain't going.
He ain't going.
He was placed there for a reason.
That's the
You get me?
right. Oh my gosh.
I'm going to say something about that after this next headline,
Okay.
because this is also related. But Sir Keir Starmer has warned his ministers and MPs the challenge against his leadership could plunge us into chaos after attempting to win them over with what he called a radical plan to change the country. So Sir Keir sought to rally his quarrelling MPs behind a package of new laws, which he said would end the status quo that has failed working people. He promised reforms to areas including health, housing and immigration before meeting ministers and MPs in Parliament. Sakir is battling to save his job after 4 ministers quit and dozens of Labour MPs urged him to resign, with the Health Secretary, Wes Streeting, thought to be plotting a leadership challenge. So apparently what they're saying is this morning, later this morning, Wes Streeting will probably put in his resignation and then trigger the contest.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what the reports are saying.
Okay.
That's what I heard last night.
Wait, what's his position at the moment?
Health secretary.
Oh,
Yeah, so he's quite high up.
jeez.
Yeah.
Just make them scraps though.
What, fight for
Yeah,
the
just
leadership?
fight for it, mate. I'll vote for that.
Can you imagine?
Of course. That's what I'm saying, WWE.
I'll vote for that. It's practically there anyway.
Yeah, supporters of Streeting told the BBC that they expected the Health Secretary, to challenge Sir Keir Starmer for the Labour leadership as soon as Thursday. Streeting would need the support of 81 MPs to trigger a leadership contest under the Labour Party rules. So down the street, they're basically saying, I don't think West Streeting got 81 people.
Right.
But West Street obviously got 81 people. You know what I'm saying? At least that's what it seems like. innit?
Has he come out and said, like, oh, no, I don't want it? Because that's that
Streeting.
classic.
You know, he's not
Oh, he did
actually
that
said
before.
anything.
Oh, of course he did.
We're
Okay, then
Streeting.
he's going to go.
He's not actually said anything. He's,
No, before.
He hasn't said, no, I don't want it.
he's not said he wants it. He's just been people talking around him.
Right.
But he's done the things that show he does want it. So he's gone to meet the Prime Minister yesterday.
Okay.
Have a
That
quick
doesn't mean
discussion.
anything.
No, everyone knows. Like once you're doing certain things,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
next steps are
The lead
so-
up, Chain of
events,
the
yeah.
the lead up, yeah. But prior though, about maybe less than a month ago,
You
about
were
a month
saying that.
ago, he was saying, "No, I believe in the Prime Minister. You know, let's not, get."
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
he said all that sort of stuff. But now it's clear. It's clear. This is why we're hearing the rumblings that he's going to resign this morning. You know what I'm saying today.
Well-
So we'll see, innit?
Jeez.
But once he resigns, we know what it is. You know what I'm saying? He's obviously got his 81
gonna trigger
people.
that.
He's going to trigger the contest.
Mate.
So in addition to that, though, this is what I was going to say is also Angela Rayner put out a tweet.
Yeah.
So Angela Rayner, let me read it to you, word for word. Where are
It's
you?
like it's like someone saying, right,
Mm-hmm.
that at 3:00, right, after school, we're gonna fight.
Mm-hmm.
But the person who's actually in the fight hasn't said he wants to fight. So it's all his brethren saying you're gonna fight my man.
You got to fight.
But the person who's actually gonna be in the fight hasn't said he wants to fight.
But if you see that guy who hasn't said he wants to fight training,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
If you see
you know what I'm
that,
saying? You're gonna say, wait a minute.
he's got the boxing glove.
know what I'm
He's got his
saying?
bag. He's got his gym bag. So he knows.
But yeah, so Angela Rayner, yesterday we were talking about the whole nonsense she got involved in with the whole tax evasion and all that sort of stuff with the
Yeah.
property and all that stuff. Yeah. So today, in fact, let me give you the time. So today at 8:16, so literally just under an hour ago, she said, "I welcome HMRC's conclusion, which has cleared me of any wrongdoing. I have been exonerated by HMRC of the accusation that I deliberately sought to avoid tax. When purchasing a home of my own with a mortgage, I did not own any other property. I had no personal financial interest in the court instructed trust that was set up to manage my son's financial award." Right. So she set up a trust, sold the property to the trust. So personally, she has no property.
Yeah.
Went on to buy a first property since she don't have one. That's basically what she's talking about. And she said, "I was advised by experts that I should pay stamp duty at the standard rate. Right? I set out to pay the correct amount of tax. I took reasonable care and acted in good faith based on the expert advice I received, and HMRC has accepted this. I've also sought to act with integrity, and I believe politicians should be held to high standards. That is why I resigned from government and cooperated fully with HMRC. I wanted to ensure that I paid, every penny that I owed, and have done so. I'm relieved that my family can now move on and that I can get on with my job." What is her job?
Her job
was
is
waiting for
to-
this.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, she was waiting for this. That's why she wouldn't really say much. She
Yeah.
wanted that to clear.
The timing is not coincidental.
Yeah.
The timing is perfect.
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
So it's going to be her,
Mm-hmm.
him, and the North guy.
Well, what they're saying is Burnham. Remember, Burnham was kind of.
Sorry, I'm reading Mr. Black Boy Joe's comment. That's funny. Yeah.
Burnham, remember, was in that situation where he couldn't contend because of he's not part of Parliament. He's not part of something else within the Labour Party, innit?
Right.
So they would have to change that rule so that he can contest.
Yeah.
They're saying we ain't gonna do that for you, though.
Still, no.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
In fact, let me read it to you verbatim. What they're saying is, where is it? Because it's more so like a rumor from somebody who's close, right? But they're saying, never will we change the rules for somebody just to contest for the leadership.
Right.
It doesn't happen. You just
Yeah.
go wait your time. You know what I'm saying? So at the moment, it's looking like they probably won't do him any favors. So that's literally what it would be, doing him a favor so that he can contest.
Yeah, but if
for
he
leadership.
can win the country back, then
Yeah, but you still have to change the rules for him. And these are rules that were put in place before him. This is Labour's rules. You know what I mean? Why should we change them because you...
we're gonna lose. It is. Gonna
Yeah.
lose anyway. To be fair.
But yeah, that's the situation, man. That's the situation with Labour, man. And our last headline, trigger warning on... Is that last headline? No, second to last headline. Trigger warning on this one. It's about suicide. Trigger warning, guys. Come back in like 30 seconds. A pro-suicide online forum, which has been linked to at least 50 deaths, had been fined £950,000 by the UK's media regulator. Ofcom said that the site did not comply with the Online Safety Act to protect people in the UK from illegal content. The Director of Enforcement at Ofcom, Suzanne Cater, said that the forum had made some attempts to block UK users, but this was not good enough, and the changes they've made were not consistently applied or effective to reduce the risk of harm. But Ofcom has been criticised for taking too long to take action, with the Molly Rose Foundation saying it's appalling that it has been left to bereaved families and campaign groups to press Ofcom into action. And yeah. And our last headline, some passengers have disembarked from a cruise ship after being held in France following a norovirus outbreak. Bare different outbreaks now, man. We had antivirus the other day. That's what it's still about. More than 1,000 passengers on the Ambition, which is operated by the Ambassador Cruise Line, were held in Bordeaux after 49 people fell ill from gastrointestinal sickness. French authorities said that passengers showing no symptoms are allowed to leave the ship, with the company adding normal operations will continue, including shore excursions. Isolation guidelines will continue for those affected, along with reinforced preventative measures and hygiene protocols on board. This is what the French authorities have said anyway. And that's pretty much it, man, for the headline.
Did you ever go on a cruise? Have you ever been on a cruise? Has anyone been on a cruise?
I haven't, but
I went on a cruise, and well, I wouldn't say it's a cruise. I was on a boat from Cyprus to Israel.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that sounds.
I was anti it, then I was for it, but now all this, I'm now like,
Yeah, it's not appealing
It's
to
not
me at
appealing.
all.
Yeah, I'm afraid of water, to be fair.
So why was you on a boat?
I wasn't in the water, innit? I guess I had to.
Like, no, but sorry, you was going from.
I was young, innit?
Oh, okay,
yeah,
cool.
so-
That sounds like a process.
See, actually, no, no, tell a lie. I went to Dominica after my sister got married. She had a honeymoon in Dominica, and I went there with my mum. But there was a hurricane at the time, and so all the airports were mash up. So we had to go to Guadeloupe and get a boat. That was scary, but it was beautiful. Guadeloupe's proper beautiful.
Okay.
Yeah.
A cruise? Have you been on a cruise, Jordan?
I think I have, yeah. A lot, I haven't, not like long distance cruise, no. But I think I was on a cruise, I think it was Tenerife, like a little, like,
Island hop.
yeah.
Okay. I don't know what the appeal is, really.
I think it's
Brent, have you
booze
been on
and
a
drink,
cruise?
innit? Drink and food and that.
That's it.
People just get mashed up and then they just go to different ports and have parties and then they go.
Yeah.
I think it's just loose people. Like it's a Southport for people with a bit of bread, innit?
what? Did you say loose people?
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I heard. It's for freaks, innit? There's no international waters out there on boats doing a
that what
mad
it
thing.
is?
That correlation
I'm
is
sorry,
wild.
I thought it was older people. Is that what they're doing?
You think older people are freaks too?
I don't know, mate.
I feel like
don't know.
back you would
Yeah.
think it was more marketed to old people, but now
Yeah.
cruises like like
So many different ones.
so many different
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mate, the Americans love a cruise.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
why
They
are
love
you
a
doing
cruise.
this?
They love a cruise, mate.
Okay.
There's better ones. You've got family ones as well for like kids and all that sort of stuff. You've
Yeah.
got the adult only ones. You've got the old
Yeah.
people ones. Better ones.
Oh, God.
So they're spending their retirement money, innit?
Yeah. Oh,
I was interested in doing like a island hop. I would love to do that, like
Yeah?
the Caribbean islands. Yeah.
I'm so scared.
Mm.
I just don't like
way
the idea
dis-
of being at sea. Like, can't swim very. I can swim, but not great.
I mean, in the sea, I don't know if it would matter. To be fair, said in the sea, I'm not sure it would matter. Do you get me? We're too far out from anywhere. Even if you could swim, where you gonna go?
I don't know. It depends, doesn't it? Depends how far out you are.
Yeah.
Depends if there's a boat.
I'm backing you, basically. I'm
Like,
saying yeah, we
no,
don't need to
man.
be on boats. innit?
No. I'm not really. I'm just fascinated. Like, why are these people doing this? And also, as well, there's like this running pattern that people are getting these crazy viruses. How are they getting them, as well? Why are they festering on the cruise ships? I don't get it. It's weird.
Closed systems.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Mm.
Jeez.
I played enough Resident Evil games to know how these things start. Do you get me?
All right, people. So, time for our topic of the day.
Okay.
Let's get into it, Brent.
sir.
Yeah, I can hear it. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
All right, people. As you guys know, I think it was from last week. In fact, we were like, "Yo, Josh, you need to come on the show." And he was like, "Yeah, we're gonna come on the show." And I said, "Yo, Josh, we need you to come up with the topic of the day today."
I was
You know what I'm
stressed.
saying? So he's come up with an amazing topic. It's quite broad, so many different things we can talk about. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure we're gonna go to different places, right?
Okay.
And the question is, facts or feelings? Right? The message or the messenger? What's more important to you? Are you kind of, I don't know, do you discriminate on the information you get depending on the person who gives it to you?
I can do. Why are you looking at me? 'Cause you're like, yes,
No,
she does.
no, the reason why I asked is because people on the show do that, and I think it's quite a consistent thing.
Okay.
But I don't.
People on this show.
Yeah, but
Okay.
in the chat as well.
Oh,
Do you know what I mean?
okay.
It's not. I'm not singling out no one.
Okay.
And for me, I feel like in a lot of ways, sometimes we shoot ourselves in the foot when we get caught up talking about the messenger as opposed to the facts. And sometimes it's because we're in our feelings, and it is rich to hear certain things from some people, which is why you don't want to hear it. But if what the person is saying is true, because the prompt for me, it was more so about dealing with truth, which is where the fact and the feelings thing comes in, because I guess truth can be encompassed in both. But is truth more important to you than what somebody is, the messenger makes you feel?
I think like where I have issue with this sometimes is that the person, right? Like who the person is, and what they stand for or what they've done. Usually something controversial, usually something offensive, and there's other people that have similar or the same opinions, but they are not the example. That annoys me. So I'm just like, why are you going to that person?
Yeah.
Because it's just like you just want to get caught up in the mess, or you just want to be controversial, and it's a shortcut to show. It somehow it kind of there's a connotation that, like, if you can see truth in a controversial person's opinion, then it means that, oh, you can think differently. No, there's other people who are pretty much okay, non-offensive people, have these opinions. You could go to them.
Would you
You
say
could
like
use
Lin
those
May's an example
examples.
or someone?
110% she's an example. 120, 1,000% she's an example.
Yeah.
Why are you going to her for? There's other people that have a similar opinion to her.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But she's offensive.
Yeah, no,
I
agree,
don't-
yeah.
I don't
When you say
understand
going
why you need to
her,
throw-
You mean like the attention or like the notoriety she gets for having the opinion, or like when you say, what do you mean by going?
So
to
what's
her?
the first part of the question? Say it again.
When you say going to her, you mean like what does that mean in the essence?
I mean, like he's saying an example of Lin May, but like, yeah, I feel like someone like her, yeah, like she says controversial things for a living. That's what she does. Do you know what I mean? She's garnering attention for likes and clicks to pay for, like, do you know what I mean? Like, that's what it is. So it's just like she's rage baiting. So using her as an example, you're just continuing the cycle of the rage bait. Why would I be opening myself to that person's opinion when I know that they're actually trying to actually do some harm, or they don't care about the harm that they're doing? Like, I think intent is a very important factor of this.
Can you impugn
Because
intent?
you can weaponize the truth.
Say again?
You can weaponize the truth.
100% and 10%, yeah.
But can you impugn intent?
What do you mean by that, sir?
Can I tell you what your intent is?
No, on the surface, but you can see patterns.
For sure. So
You can definitely see patterns, and sometimes they tell you anyway what it is.
Yeah,
Do you know
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean? So it's not like, and that's the thing, it's just like, why is it when you get someone's controversial opinion, it seems like, yeah, like, I'm like on a higher plane, or I can see through all of this bullshit and get to the truth. There's other people that are plainly telling you the truth that don't have this BS.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think the problem that I see when I look at this, and I'm sure I have the same issue myself, is the blinders that we see for the people on our own side. Because especially like in the black community, it's automatic. Let's say, for example, you're just Labour, innit? So you don't criticize them, innit? Whereas, especially, you might at a push, innit?
I will.
But you wouldn't, historically. Like,
You can see this guy. God.
but it's sort of, when you have, like, I hate Owen Jones. and that other dude. Like, but because I just think they're dickheads, innit?
Okay.
But I also think he's just a Lin May on the other side to me. Do you get me? But that's not because he's not saying some things that are factual, that are some things. But
Sorry, who's that?
Oh, he's a on YouTube commentator, political commentator.
He used to be part of the Labour Party,
Right.
but he's left them now, and he's more independent. He kind of trolls Labour Party now.
But he's on the left.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
yeah. He's just. I mean, like, there's obviously a big spectrum of sides, innit? But I feel like sometimes, especially in our community, we again shoot ourselves in the foot because we're easy to criticize somebody like Lin May, who, while in her offense, it depends if you get offended by things or not, innit? Or how easily offended you are.
So how is that shooting yourself in your foot by criticizing her?
No, not criticizing her, but by disregarding any truth that she might be saying because she is offensive.
But why does that mean you shoot yourself in your foot?
Because
What
the truth is the
that
truth.
We have to give her a platform.
It's not about giving
Why
her a
does
platform.
she have to be the one that is focused on just because she's being controversial? This is the thing. It's just like controversy does not necessarily mean truth either. Do you know
I
what I mean?
agree.
And I think you can say a nugget of truth. That doesn't mean that everything that you're saying is true.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what I mean? It's just like Piers Morgan, for example, yeah? Not someone that I like, not someone that I'll watch on purpose. Does he say something truthful every now and again? Yeah, a clock can be right like 2 times a day. Like, do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But that's not someone that I want to support, watch, or anything like that. It's the same type of thing to me.
Yeah,
that doesn't mean that as a community we're shooting ourselves in the foot if we're not listening to Piers Morgan.
No, for sure. But then again, that's using an example of someone like Piers Morgan. But
They're similar on the similar side, no?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they have similar approaches. They're similarly like controversial. They're similar like rage baity and stuff. So
Piers Morgan and Lin May.
yeah.
Okay.
I'd
you
agree.
don't think so?
I'd agree, but
I
then
don't pay enough attention to Lin May, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Lin May's probably just a bit more like,
It's always against my will as well. There's only one time it's been on purpose.
yeah, she's just a bit more sort of like, I didn't mean to even say that. She has her opinions in it.
I get it. You have to back your mixed race sister. I get it.
I don't. No, it's not. It's
I
not
get it.
even that.
I
It's like,
wasn't even expecting that.
you see when you don't have nothing nice to say in it. I don't want to be insulting somebody for no reason in it. It's not Pastor Toby. I'll go for him any day. But I don't listen to people like Lin May. But I always think that, do these people rise to the top for no reason? Because when you're saying, why is it this person? I'm like, I don't know. I don't watch her content. How did she get
but
there? Does that speak to something?
No, it speaks to that, what do you call it? People like the controversy, yeah? People are messy as well, kind of thing. And it speaks to the power of social media. So, which says that no matter what type of engagement you get, you're going to be shown more because you're getting engagement. That's what that speaks to.
Yeah, that's true. But it is also...
And also, let's not confuse, views as actual, as a signal for sense.
I mean, Owen Jones gets more views than her.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it just doesn't. It doesn't mean that.
It doesn't.
It doesn't mean
for
that.
sure.
What it means is the algorithm works. That's what that means. And we're not in a normal situation because offline, if you don't like what someone says, you're not going to see more of their content. You're not going to continue talking to them.
Yeah.
You can walk away. Online, you can't necessarily walk away. You have to actively go in and say, I do not like this. I'm not interested in this, for you to not see the similar type of content again.
For sure, but that's because that's not your interest.
Yes. Yeah.
So that...
Or you don't have the active, you don't necessarily know how to do that. A lot of people don't know that you can just switch off to the content.
No, yeah, that's cool. But I mean, again, we're leaning back on personal preferences. Like, what you don't like her as an individual, so you want to see less of her.
Yes.
But the people that do want to see her would say that you're strawmanning what she's doing by saying she's just trying to be controversial and all of these things, because you may be able to point to many instances of controversy, but that isn't why we know who she is.
We don't know her because she's not. What?
She has as much acclaim because she is controversial, but that's not her subject matter. She's talking about social issues, is she not? Isn't she?
I think we can. I think
Do you know
we can
how,
have
do you
a
know how
bias.
she came onto the scene?
Depends on who you
Is
ask,
she not
doesn't it?
speaking
No,
about social
do
issues?
you know how she came onto the scene?
It doesn't matter.
Because the way you're speaking, like,
I don't know.
That was district.
I don't
wasn't
know.
it?
The district, yeah.
wasn't it?
yes.
Yeah.
What is that?
But that wasn't controversial necessarily. That was.
I mean, it was a controversial. Well, no, she wasn't being controversial, and it depends actually.
Who you are.
Because when you dig down into it, the actions. Because like she was going to a club with her friend and the promoter said, send me the pictures of your friends, and
Yeah.
she sent them. So you could argue that that is controversial, because why are you sending pictures of your friends in the first place anyway?
But it's the
Do you know what I
question.
mean?
It was the
But you don't have
sequence
to-
of events.
But you don't have to listen to the guy. Do you know what I mean? Like, to send pictures of your friend, that's already a certain type of frame of mind anyway. Do you know what I
Sure.
mean? Because it's like you're leading into discrimination anyhow. But anyway, right? So obviously, well, you know the story. So they go to the club and basically, or the person said that Zizi was her friend at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't come in because girls like.
And she
Zizi.
stood on the side with Zizi
Yeah.
to back it. And that's
Yeah.
how she essentially came onto
Yeah.
the scene.
Which is what's wrong
And
with that?
since, and I'm not saying, no, I'm but the way people are talking, like to say, I don't understand, like she's now
Like
a
she's
measure,
a-
she's now a beacon or something. That's how she came onto the scene. And I guess she used that to gain some relevancy and just started talking online. I don't really.
Well, I mean, personally, I don't care if I swap out Lin May for somebody else, like, because it's an example to speak about the idea.
Okay.
Do you
Yeah,
get me?
but can
It could be anyone.
Can people be disingenuous with the truth just so it fits a narrative that they're trying to push?
Yeah, for sure, 100%. But it's that's kind of like doing a deeper investigation, isn't it? If I make a basic statement, if A, then B, if we read too much into that, then like, because we don't need to discuss our opinion about what we think Lin May is as an individual. She might be a repellent person, but if
For some, yeah.
if they make a truth claim or a statement, do we just ignore it because it's coming from her and we think she's a dickhead? The same way.
Some people definitely will.
Is that, and I'm positing that I think is nearsighted, and that could potentially be bad for us because, like, I smoke a lot.
Okay.
If somebody came and said to me, which they haven't, you should probably stop, I'd be a fool not to listen to them,
Okay.
and I'm a fool. But that's a true statement, isn't it? I may hate the person that's coming to say this to me, but I'd be shooting myself in the foot long term. And it's just a basic personal example. But I find it, why is that hard to admit? Because again, I don't have to like you to.
Because she's not the only person with an opinion, and she's not the only person with those points of views.
So if
And
it was
some-
less
most-
repellent, would it be valid?
If she was a completely different person, probably.
So it's
yeah.
somebody else with those same statements and opinions.
Not necessarily.
valid.
No, but I don't agree with like. So the premise, like, I don't agree with her.
Mm-hmm.
Most of her opinions,
Yeah,
to be
yeah, yeah.
fair, like I really don't. I think there's maybe small nuggets of truth every now and again, but I don't think it's consistent.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
me
yeah. Yeah, I mean,
personally.
she's
Do you
human,
know what I
innit?
mean?
I'm pretty sure
But like
she's
in
not
if
that
in
smart.
general, I think for me, yes, more and more the messenger matters. I think for me more and more the messenger matters because it's as we seen, like if we're looking at like the even like with like Me Too and stuff, like some of our faves, do you know what I mean? Have actually turned out to be monsters.
Like Naomi Campbell.
Do you know what I mean?
Like Naomi Campbell.
I don't know.
She was in the Epstein files. She went on the Little Express. I'm asking.
Okay, I don't know about that. I'm just saying. My point is, and not to discredit my point either. Do you know what I mean? Like there is a lot of people that have come out that they are scary people. Do you know what I mean? And we've been supporting them, buying their music, putting them on pedestals, whether you're like a fan type person or not. Do you know what I mean? Like we have been giving them space. We've allowed them to be successful, but because we bought into them, and it turns out that they've been disgraceful to people around them, you know? And that is, so I think it is important. We need to know who you are. You know, we actually need to know what you stand for. That's why I'm saying, like, intent is important. Do you know what I mean? What you stand, what are you do? How do you treat the people in your life? How do you treat you? Do you know what I mean? Your children. Look at Brian fucking McKnight. How you treat your children?
It was
So
bad.
Do you know what I mean?
so when it comes
oh,
to
it's terrible.
when it comes to the messenger, morality is also important in this.
I think it is becoming more important that it needs to align for me personally. Like if it doesn't align, then I'm going to find another source. Because there's always another source.
What if that person is? I mean, obviously
Jesus.
No. what if that person is again just as flawed as everybody else, but has insights that they can share? So they're saying, listen, don't follow me. Like I've lived 60 years. This is why my life is finished. But my 60 years of experience is me telling you, do this instead.
They have
Do
to
that
be, they
instead.
have to be so rare. What they're saying has to be so individual, so singular for me not to go to somebody else. Because I think it's like the only person that you can ultimately control is yourself, right? Do you know what I mean? You have to be mindful about the content that you're consuming, who you're speaking to, and what you're actually absorbing into your mind, you know? And I just think like that is the one, it's like almost the one control that you have. You know, to your point, like if we're going towards a society that is more controlled by government or going towards more of a dictatorship, that's probably going to be the one thing that you'll be able to control, maybe even. You know, that's the way I see it.
I guess like we all have people that are, I guess, opposing to our side. I think it's more so that like I'm trying to listen to more people that I don't agree with, just because it is super difficult. But then I'm informed about perspectives that I just didn't know about. Do you know what I mean?
Does it change your perspective?
In some things, yeah, and in some things, no. Like the more I've studied Islam, it's not made me like want to go closer to that. Do you know what I mean? But with some things, for sure, and there's a lot of just genuine ignorance in it. But
Does it reinforce your perspective more often than not?
most likely, I would say, because I'd probably say I'm more likely to come across things that I enjoy seeing than others. But I think I tapped out a while ago of like I used to want a news station in it, and I was really big into the news 24/7. I remember like Brett Kavanaugh that trial thing was happening. His interview, pretty much that was actually an interview. I watched the whole thing. I was in Portugal on set for another thing. Well, I used to love it. But what I realize is when you're having conversations with people about these things that don't realize we're living in a post-truth system, and we're now in a like, I don't like the way that makes me feel, so I'm going to augment the information. There's no point of having a conversation because I actually can't know what's true. I know what you dislike. And if I say something that you dislike and you impugn my intent based on that fact, we've now separated ourselves and it's impossible to now have a greater conversation about stuff. And I think that's where, I think especially as the world becomes more global and we're able to interact a bit more, we can't be that nearsighted in our communication because we're actually now interacting with people more often that might have what would be commonly seen as a detestable opinion, but there's someone that looks at us.
Well, do we believe also that two things can be true at once?
I
Ooh,
do.
multiple things can be true at once.
And then, so when you're in a situation where two things can be true at once, but they're conflicting truths in the sense of you can't be on one side, you have to be on a side.
What does that look like?
You don't have to be on a.
Yeah, what does that look
What's
like?
an example? You have to be on a side.
I mean, so there's no, I want to say, way to empirically prove, for example, that, one you gave an example of, studying Islam and then studying Christianity, for example, or Judaism. There's no way to empirically prove that either one of those truths are empirically wrong. There's no way to empirically do that.
Yeah, I mean, for
It's-
someone
it's
like
gonna be
me,
a
I would
debate.
say yes, but another person will say no.
That's my
But
point.
I'm okay. So okay.
Yeah. So I'm
Okay,
saying,
yeah,
so
I agree with you, yeah.
so there's no way to say, all right, here we go, guys, we've got it. Here's the truth. It's this, and
But I think my issue is with that so many people believe that they are telling the truth when actually they're giving an opinion. So I have an issue with that. Like everyone presents like it's the truth. It's not the truth. It's your opinion. It's what you think based on your experience, what's been poured into you, all of that kind of stuff. So it's just like, and I think it's similar with religion, I think, but I'm not deeply religious. So
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? I'm not really the person to speak to, I guess. Like,
I think there's two things that as a society we've lost. We've lost the ability to understand the implications of things that we say. And I can't remember the first one. Never mind.
I was just gonna point out Kevin's comment there. He said, "We can prove that they're wrong for us." Do you think that's more
That's true.
the approach that we should be taking? That
I
certain
disagree with that.
no.
I think that's no. I
I
think
need
he's got a
to
point.
expansion.
So like you can prove that something for you.
On the religious
Yeah.
stuff he was talking about.
Yeah, I know.
Shadi.
Yeah.
Okay.
You need, yeah,
Okay,
that's what
yeah,
Kevin
yeah,
was
Yeah,
saying.
this
exactly.
yeah. If you are on the side of okay, your religious beliefs are going to impact me individually incorrectly. If you know that this person and their belief system, however true it might be, is going to prove to be negative for me, then I don't have to accept your truth because I know that if I do, I'm going to be on the short end of the stick.
Especially
know
if you
that.
say that truth is opinion. If we're saying it's not an objective thing, and it's objective depending on time, circumstance, experience.
But it leads back into her gripe that it is there are difference between opinions as people present them and facts, right? Because it's like that's what that was the first thing. People are so comfortable making assertions. They don't. It's not a fact. This is something that you have heard. You are asserting it, but you have to show it.
Yeah.
Sorry, you have to show your work.
What
Yeah.
are you saying?
Because
Oh, so
you have to show your work, innit? And I learned that on this show because I made the reason why I'm here is because I made a statement about white supremacy not existing, and I wasn't as
oh, really?
acute
Wow.
with my
Yeah.
language as I could have been because for me it's like it's real in what sense? True in what sense? Is it true as in that's a pillow over there and I can pick it up, or is it true that it affects you in a certain way if within certain means? And I've traveled quite a bit, so my viewpoint on it is slightly a bit pulled back. I don't deny it now because through the conversation you have to be a bit more nuanced, and I was making assertions without like confidently being able to back them up because I'm dealing with it from a philosophical perspective. But yeah, we need to learn to be able to present facts, opinions and statements separately. So I agree with what
The
you're saying.
internet is full of people doing assertions.
110%.
And that's how a lot of people are making their money, making
Exactly.
assertions.
Yeah, that's why I don't
Not typically speaking truth. And then people run with it and saying, yeah, they're speaking the truth, but ideally they're not. It's just their assertions. So I think this whole facts over feelings, it's great in theory, but in practice it goes out the window because the people who we commune with also work from a place of feeling certain times. Not many are working from the place of, oh yeah, it's just facts.
True.
Unfortunately, we're human beings, so
Exactly.
certain things are going to take over. We're not robots.
Yeah.
So it's great. Yes, you can try and actively work to be like, okay, this person's talking truth and take it on board. It doesn't matter what they say and stuff. Because I don't want to go back to her as an example. Let me use Candace Owens. She can say something, but I don't need to take it from her. I don't care if she's talking the truth or not. I don't need to take it from her because over her overarching ideals and what she stands for I don't stand for.
But there's also something to say about the age that we're in now. There is a economic value to opinions. Do you know what I mean? So, people making money off their opinions, which has not necessarily been historically the facts in the sense of, you can have an opinion but be broke. Do you know what I mean? But we're in a situation now where you can go online and make money for just having an opinion or just making assertions that you don't even necessarily believe in. You might just be just
Also, they
saying
claim they
you might
don't
be
believe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
or genuinely just go online chatting rubbish and then between you and your friends group have a whole different opinion.
Yeah.
That's also people do that as well. They're just online to make money and sort of support themselves. So the fact that we're in a time now where there's money attached to opinions, you should maybe be more aware in terms of who you pay your attention to because there is a monetary value to attention.
How do we make it difficult for people like that to exist?
Should we?
Yes,
Why?
because they're liars. It's
Right.
not difficult. Do you get me? Like if I'm the type of person I think if you're
Storytellers.
a politician, that's different though. Because I know it's a story, a narrative. There might be a metaphor in there. If I know that you have said in the 4 years that you elect me, I'm gonna do A, and you don't do it, prison. Because you're getting big money to do this stuff and you don't do it, and there's no penalty. Oh, I tried. No.
What would be the implications of that though? What would be the consequences? Because then you just get more people not doing the job, right?
Not doing what job?
Getting into office. Because
Well,
they're
I assume the
thinking-
people that go in there do it because of that higher moral reasoning.
No, but it'd be more so like, okay, cool. Like, I really want this to happen. I really want to do this, but there's so many hurdles I have to jump through, right? To
What,
get it
telling
done.
the truth?
No,
Crazy,
no.
That's all I'm asking.
No,
of
no.
you.
In terms of you saying, oh, like if I say to you, I'm going to do this in my tenure, and I don't get it done, you'll see me as a liar and put me in prison.
Well,
But some people,
You have to show your work.
yeah, that's a bit dumb.
I don't think you should necessarily go to prison, but like I feel like you have to show your work, right?
Mm.
Do you know what I mean? There has to be like
You can't have just not done
justification.
anything.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like
I think there is, is there like a way for you to be so egregiously lying that you are in contempt of abusing public office? Because that you can go to jail
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you're proven to abuse your
Yeah.
public office position,
Yeah.
which is
Yeah.
what Mandelson and
Not really.
Prince Andrew are
Office
facing.
to empower.
well, yeah.
yeah, but he
I
used
mean,
the power.
yeah, with Mandels,
So he
yeah.
can't-
And formerly known as Prince Andrew.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
because he was in a government position at the time, which is why he's now looking at potentially a jail sentence.
Yeah.
Because it's not just because he was a prince; it was the fact that he was also working for the government whilst doing those things.
Would that be historic if he goes down for this?
Yeah.
That must be historic, right?
yeah,
Because
for
it
sure.
just doesn't happen very often, and there's been plenty of scandals. You know, like even with Grenfell, like what's happening with that? Like
Not a damn thing.
this is the thing. It's
Crazy
just
that
like
was 10 years ago, isn't it?
Yeah, isn't it?
crazy,
Time flies.
crazy, and no one's been held responsible. So
And
and people
nobody
lie
ever
and
will be.
stuff. Well, this
I'm
is what it
saying.
seems like.
You see how we're talking about people lying and things of that nature. Is there a part of this where we can't handle the truth though? There's a level of cognitive dissonance where it's like someone can give us the evidence, but still, because of how it will change your worldview and how you have to live your life on a day
Like
to
what
day.
example? Like what could be so powerful that we can't handle it?
Oh, I think there's a plethora of difference.
Like
We-
like that
if
is
you talk about-
not
if you
an
talk about-
opinion. That is actual truth, fact.
See, don't get baited. Don't get baited, yeah.
You me? I was going to sound like aliens. Like sound like aliens. Like you know what I'm saying? We're talking about the UFOs. stuff,
Yeah, but
right?
we can we. I mean, they've literally just released something. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
everyone's carrying on like it's nothing.
No,
Like,
but they
we
haven't-
can handle it.
But they haven't turned up on BBC.
And I think they need to test
with
us
the
to see what
aliens.
we can handle and not, because it's like
They
you,
have.
No, they haven't. They
I'll
haven't.
give you an example.
Go on.
So there was a what's the name of this film? It's a book, whatever. But it was acted out. So obviously nowadays you can just watch podcasts and do all them.
We're
type
talking
of
about War of the Worlds.
Thank you very much.
There we go.
What was this in the 50s or something, right?
Early, yeah, maybe
Yeah.
like I don't know if it was. I think it was
Or
maybe a
40s?
bit later than. I don't know actually. I studied it in school,
Okay.
so but I'm not sure when it actually was first. Really, but it was definitely a radio broadcast.
Exactly.
So there was no other medium.
Exactly. So they
There was
acted
no
it.
TV.
Oh,
They
yeah,
acted it,
I
right?
do. I remember this, but
Right.
like, today, come on, man.
but what I'm saying
that's
is it's
okay.
just
That's an
updated
example. But that is
things.
today.
Updated things.
But it drew people in because it was
Yeah.
a radio broadcast. And they
Yeah.
thought that this was happening
Right
They
now.
felt like
Yeah.
it was. This is the aliens are invading right now.
Yeah.
And there was no way. There was no way to determine whether it was a news broadcast or a
Yep.
storytelling. There was no way at the time.
Okay.
1938.
There we go.
Oh,
There you go, that's it.
Okay, cool.
You know what I'm
I think
saying?
new technology, people are used to it. I think like in today's
We've seen
world,
what AI can do.
we have seen what
You know?
AI do, but also that it wasn't true. Like if something's true,
100%
Tell
it's not
us.
true, but it's more so just saying if it was true, this is how we would respond to it.
Like the moon
yeah,
landing.
and
for
also
example.
as well, like I think that is a normal response for people to panic. Like if people are like saying like aliens are here,
Mm-hmm.
or like you just ripped off your head and you're just like a lizard person, I'm gonna be concerned, isn't it? I'm gonna be
100%.
like, oh my god, what the hell is going on?
Exactly.
We're live, like.
But
You know?
like, how far would that go? Like, would that, I don't know, discombobulate you for half an hour, or would this make you say, I'm not working again? I'm leaving the country.
Well, this is
I'm-
this
you know
is what we
I'm saying?
need to figure out, because it's just like the governments at least think that we can't organize ourselves, like we can't like adjust. We're human beings. We've been adjusting since the beginning of time. We can adjust. We
The
can
aliens.
absolutely. We can adjust to any new reality.
The
We
aliens
are
are real,
born
we
to
can adjust it.
survive. We're like a virus. Like
Or
this is
old reality.
literally like. Do you know what I mean? Like we've been surviving for.
Typically,
Do you know what I mean?
I
How many
was
millennia?
outside of you. I really
Kevin
do feel like
Thompson's
we're
on some
robust.
smoke, bruh.
God, what's that?
Okay.
Kevin Thompson's on smoke.
What was he saying?
And
I never hear that name in a good sense.
Kofi, I don't
Oh, okay.
fuck with Badenoch and that, and that's no.
Right, okay.
But yeah, to lead into that, to lean into that, sorry, we're getting closer to not being able to distinguish what is.
Oh
real.
yeah, 100,
That's the problem.
110%, yeah.
Because like disclosure has been something that's been spoken about for like 30 years, 40 years, even longer than from Roswell. We've got our own Roswell in the UK called I can't remember what it's called, but there's an army base somewhere in the UK that's similar things to.
I feel like I know this. But didn't some guy from Doncaster or something, not Doncaster, recently this week, he basically said that there's UFO sightings or whatever, and we need to up our. He's from Reform. We need to up our surveillance of it.
So are we taking someone from Reform?
No, I'm just
the
message of the
I'm just
are we
saying
taking it?
what it is. I'm just saying what had happened. That what had happened was that this happened this week. I'm pretty sure of it. It happened this week.
I'll look into it.
And the other ministers were looking at him like he was crazy. Like I don't know. I don't know what's true, what's not true.
Or were they looking at him like, yo, be quiet? Because we know this already.
I mean, I think
But
it's
it's-
crazy, but maybe you never know. But I thought that was interesting. I thought it was interesting.
The thing for me is that like, if we're going from like a historical perspective, this disclosure might be new from like a government down perspective, but it isn't new as an idea. Like, especially if we're where are you from? Like,
Caribbean,
Caribbean, okay.
Jamaica, and Montserrat.
Trinidad. Wee.
Caribbean.
No, I'm Nigerian.
Okay, Nigerian as well. Nigerian.
By we are Grenada.
Nigerian.
And what about yourself, sir?
Half Jamaican, half Irish.
Okay.
So like, some Nigerian origin stories are tied to serpents, right? Some of their origin stories, like I think, some Yoruba stories are linked to serpents coming out of the ground and stuff like this. Some Native Americans have the same stories. I was just looking this up yesterday.
Oh, Draco or something.
Yeah, Quetzalcoatl and all of these other serpent types. So it's not anything
Tied
new.
to Wakanda. Sorry, not Wakanda. Black Panther and the second Black Panther.
Yeah. That's
That
what
is the myth, legend, of it.
Yeah. And so it's new stuff that's coming around. It's like where for example, I was trying DC. It's very hard, man. I got stuck on learning the numbers of Yoruba, and I was like, I find it super difficult. Anyway, why is there a dragon on the Welsh flag, for example? Where did these ideas come from? Like, and they're so ubiquitous, yeah. But this is old knowledge. This isn't anything new. This is like going to like India, for example. You look at the temples. They've got all of these beasts that they've made up. And it's like, where's this stuff come from? It might be newly disclosed to us now, but how are we going to be able to distinguish what's actually true when it could just be another ploy from the government to gain a bit more control?
We're not gonna know.
That's why
We're not, and I feel like we have to adapt to that fact, and we will adapt to that fact. It's just
by giving the government all of the
Survival.
control and signing up to the new world order. Is that how we're going to do it?
no. I don't know if people are gonna do that willingly. They might be forced.
You know, they bring it. So you saw the
They are.
King's speech. Did you hear the King's speech?
No, I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it. What did he say?
What part of what he said is they're talking about bringing in digital ID.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Like it's gonna bypass him in some sort of like I saw that or something. That he's not gonna be the person to, or maybe they don't have to bring it to him to approve or something.
No, well, so the King's speech is typically what I'm sure how I understand it. The government prepared a speech and he reads it and he's saying, you know, my government are going to do this, my government are going to do that. And what he was saying was the mandate is they're going to bring in digital IDs. So presumably underneath the Labour government in the next year or so, they're going to be rolling out digital ID.
Control, man.
So that, and
See.
specifically so that we can have a better or change the way we engage with public services. I'm sure that was the whole sentence.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that's gonna. I don't know. Like they've tried to bring this out so many times over the years, so we'll see if this time it actually happens. But they definitely have tried this several times before. But also as well, it's kind of already happening. It is kind of. Do you know what I mean? Like not necessarily the idea.
Passports, isn't it?
Passports, also like to get your prescriptions now, you have to have the NHS app. Obviously, the issue of like Palantir and our data and where that's going, that's being fought at the moment. And then also as well, like even with HMRC, the way you now
Whereas
have
it's all
to
linked.
register. Like, do you know what I mean? So it's just
The technology,
they're
the
gonna
technology's
talk
definitely
to
there.
each other. So it's gonna be tight for us, which tells me we're probably all gonna be on universal credit in a couple of years.
Yeah, guys, we need to not be on that. Because if you want a certain life that you want for yourself and your children, please.
Basically.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like it's real anti-human still, in my opinion, because we're designed like to be able to do things ourselves and not have to. I'm a big person in small government. I don't think government shouldn't exist, but it shouldn't be as big as it is, and it shouldn't be involved in half of the things that it is. Because if we had more of our own money, we could look after our own community. We got more of our own cash in it. And I think these things like digital ID, they always come from like. I worked on Davos a couple of years ago, and we were just like recording.
That was through Meta.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
we were just recording a bunch of vox pops of like people, and it was basically just this is the intelligentsia, the top class elites, and they're telling us what they're gonna do for us. And I hate those people the most because you think you know what's right for me, innit?
Exactly.
But those are the people that we're really fighting against, because it's like digital ID will be a thing. It's not. It's just a matter of what they can do to coerce it so it seems natural. COVID. Sorry, I don't know if I should have said that, but
Probably not.
Boy, the stream.
Oh,
but
Stream will tell you.
yeah. Like everything post Two Towers, what happened with the Patriot Act, you had more control, tighter nets. I feel like I'm a chaos person, so that when I looked at something like Brexit, for example, I just looked at it as like a little bit of a breakaway from and a chance from a system that was trying to coalesce. Because we've got there's been talks about a European army for 50 years now. Like, for who though? Is it to control the populace? Because who are you fighting against? You're every country linked up to one now superpower.
But
Who is the enemy?
Russia right now is the European enemy. They're like,
Allegedly.
And you got to prepare for anybody else. You know what I'm saying? You got to prepare for anybody else. Like, all these nations want to put more money into defense.
Independence Day was predictive programming, bro. That's all I'm saying.
You know, like all of them are going to prioritize defense and aerospace and all that type of stuff, innit? Not financial advice, but if you like stocks and stuff, might be the place that might, Anyway, what I'm trying to say is there's always going to be certain things that human beings kind of gravitate to at certain times in the history. You know what I'm saying? So I think certain things are just normal. But I say all that to say this, to come back, because obviously I want us to talk about a particular thing. We have all these issues and complaints about government, How, especially in the West here, how do we separate ourselves more and more from it? Or are we invested enough to feel like we should put more in, we should continue voting, we should keep doing certain things because we can fix it?
when you say it, was like we're talking about the Western civilization.
Yeah, or more so the UK government, because we all reside here. So the UK.
To say that again, what's the question?
So is your position, everyone's position, that all the issues that we have in this country can be fixed? And so this is the reason why I continue to be here, I continue to vote, I continue to pay taxes, I continue to live, all that sort of stuff. Or I don't see it being this way. White supremacy is what it is, or whatever you want to call it. And I feel like more and more we need to either, if we're going to stay here, separate ourselves and create some sort of buffer and moat between all the decisions that policymakers make and how we live our life. Or the next step, leave.
So I was at an event yesterday, right? Mm-hmm. And it was a talk on black music and fashion, right? And it was there's a lot of stuff going on right now in the East Bank with the new exhibition in V&A, where there's showcasing the black music, UK Black British.
Right.
You guys are aware of that, right? Mm-hmm. So there's a series of events going on right now, and essentially the talk was about the journey of Black Britain in terms of music and fashion. Mm-hmm. And this book here, actually, right in front of us, is probably a good example. The photographic history of Black Britain, right? Mm-hmm. So the question really is that, okay, we can look backwards and say, okay, this is what Black Britain was in the early 2000s, 90s, 80s, 70s, etc., etc., etc. But we're still here, and chances are we're going to be here for the next 50 years. So do we intentionally decide what Black Britain is going to look like 50 years from now, or do we continue to look back in reflection? Because that's a choice. We've been here long enough to predict that we're going to still be here 50 years from now. Surely we can say, you know what? Chances are we're going to be here as Black Britons 50 years from now, whether individually we repatriate or not. There's going to be a community of Black British citizens in this country. Do we intentionally decide what the next 50 years is going to be or not? Because it's a choice.
You're asking, yeah.
Well,
I
it's
feel
an
like-
idea. It's an idea.
I mean, yeah, if that's what they're talking about, that's good. I
Because
feel
again,
like,
individually, we could, like you said, choose to repatriate, go back to.
yeah, I just don't think this country's for us. I feel like we should be like our grandparents and our parents and explore the world. Like, honestly, why should we stay here? They need to convince
100%.
us to stay here. I genuinely, I'm just more and more on that line, but I'm struggling to find where to go at the moment. I need more examples of where to go.
Greener pastures are hard to find because the grass is green where you
Well,
water it.
I'm indoctrinated here. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm brainwashed to this system. Like, at the end of the day, so wherever I go as a Brit, I think like there is. You always have that mindset of like, I want it to be the way that it should be because the UK is such a superpower in the world. Like, and that's what we've been grown up with, you know? So it's, yeah, I don't know. I thought about Nigeria. I don't know if I could do Nigeria full time. Nah, not as a woman. No.
Which is kind of
because-
KEMI's position. It's true. It is.
But what can you expound?
Because I
Not-
feel
not that
like
I'm
as
saying
a for me, nothing to do with Kemi and her white supremacist ass. I just don't have the same freedoms. Like, do you know what I mean? I feel like where have I been to in West Africa? I've been to Ghana, I've been to Nigeria, I've been to Cape Verde. And I would say definitely Cape Verde and Ghana, there's definitely more freedom in terms of like I can go out by myself like it's not an issue. Nigeria, I don't have that same like peace of mind. Like, do you know what I mean? I might be okay, but chances are
50-50.
yeah, do you know what I mean? It's not necessarily the case. And just like
Do you feel that same way here?
what do you mean?
Like safety leaving your house?
Not to the same degree.
Yeah.
Not to the same degree, but I will say like I think as any woman in this country, like you almost like it's almost so ingrained, it's so normalized that yeah, if I'm going home at a certain time, I might have to hold my keys in my hand. Like, do you know what I mean? If I see someone walking down the road and I don't know who they are, like, do you know what I mean? But here, I know where I'm going, right? I know how to maneuver. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
from
yeah.
South. Like, I can answer myself.
Facts,
Do you know what I
facts.
mean? But in Nigeria, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know.
Have you seen that film In My Father's Shadow? The one that he won a BAFTA. I forget the director's name. Starring the guy that was in Gangs of London.
Oh yeah, and they followed the dad and his sons.
Yeah,
I haven't watched it,
yeah.
but I heard it's really good.
It's really good,
Yeah.
really good. But it's about, I think it's what, the 90s or 80s, 90s.
It was during
Nigeria.
the election times.
Yeah.
And they were trying to
Yeah.
get back home or something.
Yeah.
Maneuver Lagos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real serious depiction of the political violence and the political, what's the word I'm looking for? Unrest. Yeah, turbulence
Yeah.
in Nigeria at the particular time. But if you don't know, you don't know.
Yeah.
It's kind of the point I'm making.
Well, this is the thing. I feel like, and it's not just like that, but I just feel like inconsistency of like services, like do you know what I mean? Those types of things. Although, I mean, I think if I spent longer periods there, I'd probably adjust, you know, because that's what we do. We adjust. But I just don't think necessarily like full time there. But like, so I'm open to options, but I just don't know. I don't know enough where to go. Like, you know, would have said Ghana, but you know, people don't want us there at the moment. Could have said South Africa. They don't want us
The
there.
jollof,
at
the
the
jollof's
moment.
better in Ghana, isn't it?
Huh?
The jollof is better in Ghana.
What are you talking about?
No.
What a wild statement from someone.
Oh, good.
Wild. But yeah,
I just
just
heard.
think
That's what I heard. But
I
anyway.
think you heard wrong. But yeah, I just think that there's just so many factors. I don't like if I went, for example, I feel like if I went to the States, for example, like there's less barriers to entry there. You know, do you know what I mean? Still not ideal because healthcare is in the bin and all that kind of stuff and guns and all that kind of stuff. But do you know what I mean? But it's still not ideal. So like, I feel like collectively as a community, we need to find somewhere where we can go.
The continent, man.
Yeah, but like, where can we go as
I think there's so much.
privileged?
This is true, but I feel like there's so much.
There's a comment in there saying,
Fertile land, man.
I can't like Ghanaian jollof slaps.
Oh,
Yeah,
you would,
but
you would
not
pick
better.
that one out.
But not better.
He said, as a Yoruba man as well. That's the
Yeah.
beginning of that. That's
God.
crazy.
Oh yeah, you know I missed that. I thought it's a
That is
yeah.
that's diabolical.
No, but he's saying
yeah.
it slaps. He doesn't say it's better. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Okay. Right.
He's a Pan African. You know what I'm saying?
So,
He's
so the
pure
Nigerian jollof punches.
it's the best. Yeah.
I mean,
Yoruba jollof.
personally,
Slaps,
I'd
punches.
stay here. Personally, I like it in England, innit? Like, not, but kind of for the
Say
reason.
that in a way.
Are you from
way that we can't do
Ireland
that.
or Northern Ireland?
Yeah.
Are you Northern Ireland or
Northern Ireland, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, yeah. But it would more so. What was you gonna say? Just then, finish that.
I was just saying, like, can you say that in a way that I can't ever say that? Like, what do you like about it here?
Probably the same things that you said you'd like have discomfort with if you was to go somewhere else. Do you know what I mean? The amenities. It's just it is easier as a.
Well, it's Babylon, no?
It is for sure. But everywhere is it's the Satan's. Like, it's Satan's
World.
planet. Did you get me?
The
Like,
whole world.
The whole world.
yeah. Why is that controversial to say?
Well,
The whole world is Babylon.
I don't know that I would view other places as Babylon as I would Britain or America.
That's fair.
I
It's not. It's not.
I would
God's kingdom.
also
I don't
agree
know.
with that statement. I'm just.
When I hear of Babylon,
Is the
I don't
same-
think Africa.
Is the same
know
corruption?
what I'm saying?
Yeah, but is the
Although
same corruption
Babylon is
in
nearer to Africa than, biblically speaking.
Yes.
Is the same corruption that's in the Nigerian government the same corruption that's in the UK government? Is the same driving force behind it? Then, like, I think, is it a contradiction to say Babylon is Babylon? I mean, for the same reasons that it's just easy to get on here, there's benefits here to living here. It's like, if I were to compare it to anywhere else, I would lose benefits. It's
You
not
gain
to say
other
that,
things too,
I'm
right?
just comparing
Yeah,
it.
but
I'm
that's
not
the-
saying that I want to be here. If I
That's-
could
but
afford to be somewhere.
we're so what is it?
Conditioned?
Brainwashed. Yeah, we're conditioned to think that this is the way, right? Do you know what I mean? So it's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like, how do you?
Well, I'm just comparing it. I can't
yeah,
think
yeah.
of somewhere else I'd be like, yeah, I'd move there over the ease of basic living.
I think
Yeah.
like I thought like I've been to Barbados. Barbados is nice,
And, it's
and I think
expensive
like
though.
but I think that the general what do you call it? There's a term for it, like how people live.
Cost of living.
Society.
Cost of living or
Standard of
something.
living.
The standard of living, yeah. The general standard of living is
It's
quite,
quite good, yeah.
yeah, good in general, like kind of.
They've
thing.
come
I
out
think
on
that,
top
like,
of quite a lot of things.
Yeah.
In terms of out of the Caribbean, in terms of what they're doing. Big up.
They're
Mia Motley.
definitely
Yeah.
setting themselves apart from the rest of the
Pick them up.
Caribbean. Yeah.
Yes,
It's
big
hella white populated.
Big up,
That's where the
Barbados.
money's coming from.
No, but she's also making good decisions with like, as a leader. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? The passport's getting stronger too. There's other things that's making Barbados
She's
more
trying to
appealing.
do for her people them. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like.
Okay.
But yeah.
All right.
But that's the
Trinidad
only
doing?
other place that I could.
Say what is
Yeah,
Trinidad
it's
doing?
Yeah,
not
what's
to
Trinidad
plus
doing?
it. It's not to big it up.
No,
It's
no,
just
but
that-
it's just like if we're not here, then where? You know?
Yeah, yeah,
Because it's
that's the issue. That's
you
why it
know,
would
do you
be
know what I mean? But I don't feel like this country, even as it stands at the moment, it doesn't even deserve us here.
I agree
That's
with
a
that.
It just doesn't really deserve us, man. It doesn't deserve us like paying our taxes into their pensions that they're. Like, do you know what I mean?
Why
Not
I'm
even
So
against
like,
it.
not even guaranteed. This is the thing because people vote crazy ways. But anyway, you know what I mean? But yeah. So I would like to go somewhere else. I don't think. I don't know. Or there needs to be a path out.
I mean,
Be clear
obviously,
about
not to sound some type of way, but obviously depending on your beliefs and how you can live your life and stuff. Many people are going to Dubai. You know what I'm saying? So you're getting the same sort of access
not
to
right
certain
now.
things.
Yeah, but
Not right.
but
now.
it's
but
like
you know what I'm saying.
Crazy.
Dubai is a fake place though.
But what? How is it fake?
And also as well, the
It's
only
it's an,
issue with
mirage
Dubai,
in
not
the- in the
only
desert.
issue, but one of the issues with Dubai is just like the amount of like what's oh God, I can't remember any terms today, but like new age slavery that they have.
Okay.
Modern
Do
slavery.
you know what I mean?
Ethiopians,
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Somalians,
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah, it's crazy.
Indians, Pakistanis.
I don't know if they're beating the allegations, you know. Do you know what I mean?
They're not.
Yeah,
They're
so-
not. But people are happy to go there. But to me, I find the place to be
don't see
very
That's what it is, you
artificial.
don't see
Have you been?
Yeah, I've been.
Yeah. I haven't been.
I find it to be very artificial, and I'd find it that fair enough. Obviously, people are moving there for a good standard of living, all this kind of stuff. They say like obviously, obviously the environment that their children are growing up with for families,
Yep.
they say it's great. Like
Yeah.
no people, in terms of comparing it to Britain, a lot of black people I know who have moved their families out there and set up shop there and stuff like that. But to me, I feel like it's very highly problematic what goes on behind the scenes. Like they show a certain thing, but behind the scenes and the way certain immigrants who are there are treated.
You
I
take your
think they
passport when you get there.
they gloss it over very well.
Really?
Yeah, they gloss it over very well. And I don't believe when you go there. I feel like I find it cultureless.
Why? Because there's so many.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
It's a shopping
like
center.
it's an amalgamation of just. It's an amalgamation of a load. Like I don't find.
Is it because it's new though? Because remember, like,
That's the point, though.
you know what I'm saying?
It's artificial.
new.
There's not even
but
an
you gotta give it
irrigation
time.
system in the Burj. Like,
Yeah, but you gotta give it time. Like, as human beings, like you're saying, we survive. We find places around the world and do what we can. We want to set up shop here. Cool. Let's invest as much as possible and make this a real thing for us.
for sure, but like it is fake, and it is well, in a sense that there are arable land parts of the earth. Like you're forcing it to be there, and to maintain that fakeness, you have to. The human cost is high, whereas
you have
that's
to-
undeniable.
You have the resources to do it.
You have to.
Yeah, but then why do humans have to pay the
countries,
price for that then?
But in what way are the humans paying the price?
Death. They take their passports when they come. They don't have any ability to go home. They don't even have the ability to make proper money.
I think that's more so a culture, not just.
I'm not talking again.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
talking about the bit of Dubai that you're not seeing.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying, but I guess what I'm trying to say is
think it's because
there's some of the things. No. It's more so me saying those things that are occurring there. I don't think are that different to the many different ills of other nations too. We had Epstein Island. Certain island that we just spoke about. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
We've got so many kids missing, like hundreds of
It's-
thousands
it's
every
one-
year in America.
For sure, it's one
You know what I'm
system.
saying?
It's one system though.
That's what I'm saying. So why is it that we can say that one over there is not as bad as this one?
Because everything we know about that one specific place is because it's a haven for that specific type of corruption. Like people go there knowing that they can do and get things
Yeah.
because it's kind of like international waters. Although it is part of, I don't even know if it's part of UAE. I know it's an Islamic nation. There's that cover to it. But you got bread. It doesn't matter no more.
Yeah.
And we know that to be a truth about it.
100%.
And I think
and to me, they live very false religious lines and like moral
that
thing.
different to here?
Like the way they
it's not
comport
about that. Though.
themselves.
It may not be, but that doesn't make it.
What they're doing on the underbelly.
No, the reason why I'm saying that is because I'm saying it as if it is that we've got that as somewhat of a control. It's the same thing over here and there. Surely you then think about the things that is beneficial for you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the heat, like the standard of living, certain things that you don't get here for 9 months. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm saying, yes, there's horrible things there, but there's horrible things here. We've seen the amount of reports that come out talking about kids this and them gangs that be doing certain, you know what I'm saying? Bare things that happen all over the world. I'm not justifying it. I'm just saying,
So should we
it's
stop
our
them
rationale. What do you mean?
So, for example, let's say we were to say there's in Dubai, there is the issue with immigrants and labor
Yeah.
exploitation, yeah? And then you have the UK boats. Do you stop either?
I mean, yeah, if you can, 100%.
Because there's benefit to both, right?
To who though? To the government? So you
To
saying
whoever,
us?
like, you're the one that's. Do you know what I mean? You're the one that's.
Okay, you mean outside of those things? There's
Yeah.
benefits of being in those countries.
Yeah, there's benefits to those things happening, even though I would say they're both
Yeah.
negative things.
100%.
So you would stop them, right?
You stop the negative things?
Yeah.
Of course, if you can.
then-
but remember,
Dubai would exist. It would disappear them.
no. I don't think it's that relying on that. Dubai is relying on oil. You know what I'm saying? The oil, the infrastructure there, like if you had given that same resource.
Near to free labor, like it has to rely on that to build, and it has done that. Do you know what I mean? So it's just like, why? And also that labor is, the majority of, from what I understand, is coming from Africa. Do you know what I mean? So it's just like, well, why would I purposely go to a country and feed into that system when I know that it's like harming my cousins?
I understand what you're saying. I really do.
Whereas here, I'm here. I didn't have a choice. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm here. So, like, if I choose to go anywhere, why would I choose to go to that place? Do you know what I mean?
But then, are you prepared to say, then I'm just going to stay here and go nowhere?
I might not have a choice.
That's what I'm
But,
saying.
like, that's why I open this with I'm open to options. I'm open to hearing, like, where's to go. Like I said, Barbados could be a thing. Like, do you know what I mean? Who knows?
You'd have your own enclave wherever you go anyway. Like, you'd have to, because you might look the same as somebody. Like, you would. We all agree KEMI is black, right?
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Skin colour.
There we go.
I don't think she's
From that
completely
metric.
black.
Yeah, cool. From that metric. Yeah, but she obviously doesn't agree at all. So you have to separate from those people, innit? And so it's just smaller enclaves. And it's not about... This is where I always run into this thing. It's like, what idea of a community, single black community, do you think that there really is? Because there actually isn't one. It's fractured for more reasons than, like, white man just saying that you man should beef each other. It's you have different
But it depends,
desires.
It depends on how you define community. Because if your community allows for 10 different religions to be in it, it can still be fractured because there's 10 different religions, but it's still a community.
For
You know what I'm
sure,
saying?
for sure.
So I think it depends.
The majority of the workforce in Dubai comes from South Asia. India, the biggest group, then Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nepal, then Sri Lanka.
Ask it if they still have their passports. and
That
somebody asked a
World Cup was an eye-opener,
someone asked a question, and it was, how can you be pro-black and then try to send someone to Dubai? That was more of a condensation of the question.
Okay.
It's not.
Oh, was that to my point? Okay.
No, that was
probably,
the
definitely.
Oh, okay.
But then Stacey said, how can you call yourself pro-black and not vote? So there's that.
Again, this is like we all have,
not all statements
I mean,
are equally
this
as
is the
intelligent.
thing. I mean, it's a valid point.
How's that valid
Someone's
point?
truth.
How's that the valid point? The likes of Malcolm X, the likes of Kwame Ture, all these people, do you think they participated in the system? And they are heavily pro-black. Heavily pro-black.
Did they not vote?
Malcolm X voted.
Did he? No, I'm asking the question. Did he vote?
Wasn't it he who said bullet or the ballot? Was
Ballot
that?
of the Bullet, yeah.
What was that? Sorry.
Ballot of the Bullet, one of his greatest speeches.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which said was summary.
Basically, what are we gonna do? Are we
did you-
voting or are we going?
Okay. And what was the conclusion? Did he vote or not?
I don't know if he personally voted.
I don't think
I'm
he
not
took
too
part
sure.
in the
Okay, cool.
voting system.
I'm
He
curious.
didn't believe in. He said voting for the system that's oppressing him. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. What we
But he
doing?
did-
So I don't. Anyway, I don't agree with that. That's that.
To me, the way I see voting is how I see political parties, isn't it? Like it just depends on the individual, man. Like
You
everyone
vote,
has
though?
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I vote
When did you last vote?
the other day.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just checking.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like it depends, but I'm not that invested in voting. I'm invested in us getting knowledge of self and doing for self. That's
Why
my
proper
thing.
vote then?
Because I still believe that as a community, this might be beneficial.
Okay.
So
two
it's
things
not like
can be true at the same time.
100%, but I'm not relying on it. I don't think my salvation will come from anything in any political party at all.
So yours is just like make money.
If you want to simplify it in the most, yeah, but it's more so. Be mindful of the resources that you have. Utilize the resources for our betterment, and understand no one's come to save you.
So
what it is.
Malcolm did vote.
Okay.
It says here, before 1964, while he was with the nation, Malcolm largely followed its position of staying away from mainstream politics and voting after leaving the Nation of Islam, his position changed. In 1964, he gave his famous speech, The Ballot or the Bullet, where he argued that black people should use the vote as a weapon of political power, not blind loyalty. He said black people should vote for whoever serves their interest, not just automatically support Democrats.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now Malcolm said, I hope everyone. Anyway, you understand. People are
But-
attacking me. No, they were attacking Malcolm. It's all right.
But I think, sorry, to your point about us not being a full community or whatever, like kind of thing, like one black
Monolith.
people. Monolith. Yeah, I think like, are we the only group where that is a thing? Because
Nah.
it's like, I feel like it's forced upon us that we have to be jointed. And I get like sometimes you can see examples of where that works, but even within those groups, there's factions. Like, do you know what I mean?
I think it's.
And they're not always on code either.
Do you
but we
think?
don't have the luxury though.
The Jewish community go through a similar thing in terms of being perceived as a monolith.
Yes, and they're actually not.
Well, culturally, in some elements, there are people that we could say that are quite similar, like Hasidics, for example. They're
Hasidics.
Stamford Bridge type
Yeah.
types.
The visibly.
Oh, so like traditional, very traditional. Yeah, but that's one.
Orthodox.
group in a
'Cause I
group,
think
Orthodox. Yeah.
Not
kind
the
of thing.
problem
You've
with the
got
black
those-
community is there's more diversity.
Yeah.
It's like I can't look at a black person and be like, "You're from here." Like,
Yeah.
it'd be impossible to do that, and the differences between you might be huge.
Yeah.
If he was wearing a kente, you would assume.
Well, how would you know they were? Let's
No, they could be American.
if they had an Ashobi, where would they be from?
You was just, you would just assume, but yeah. I don't-
They could be from Sierra Leone. They could be
Yeah.
from
yeah.
like wherever. Do you know what I mean?
It's harder and harder. I will say that, like to
and
tell.
I think that's what makes things difficult because it's not just like when I think of when we say, "Oh, do the Asian people have this issue?" It's like we're probably just talking about Chinese people because we have Chinatown.
Oh no, I wouldn't actually think.
Oh, that's what I would think. I'm thinking of groups
would,
like that.
Yeah, I would think.
South Asian.
Indian, yeah.
Yeah. But even it could be them too.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? It's just sort of like I would say it's more easy because of how long they've been here as opposed to us to. They section themselves off. Tooting is little Bangladesh. Do you get me? It's not. Whereas with black people, we've been here longer. They're coming from more different places. The Commonwealth's huge.
Yeah.
You know, Africa's just big as it is. I think that's where finding the unity will be a lot more difficult.
Well, I guess there's more of them in general.
I think it's a good thing that there's more diversity.
In terms of the Chinese population, are they less? Are they less than us, right? In this UK,
I think Chinese.
in
yeah.
the UK.
Probably, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. Why? What's your point?
But still, it's still just China. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I'm just trying to think. Are they not obviously to compare? But I'm just wondering if the conversations are led around whether you vote or not, if you're opting out to vote or not.
But they don't have the same issues that we have, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And yeah, they just don't have the same issues. So it's like, why do they need to put that much emphasis on it? And I think historically, when Chinese people have emigrated to different countries and stuff, they've tended to not rely on politics. Like Jewish people, they've relied on the economics first. Let me set up my Chinese shop. Let me set up this. Let me set up that.
Yeah, but you know that there's concessions and allowances for that to happen as well, right?
Yeah.
So why it's been, not gifted, but like applied to them, that it's denied to us. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but
that
we're
is
talking
happening
all around, though.
But that's they're
Nigerians
just
aren't an
copying-
example of that, though. Nigerians
not-
are too
no, no.
successful. Do you get me?
They're not, but they're different strategy though. They're not necessarily opening shops or getting
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a thingy
They're
going in
doctors
that
and
sense.
that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a different thingy. But they're more moving into the model, what do you call it? Model immigrant or kind of position.
But that's behind
then
closed
even-
doors. They have 9 people living in their house. Do you know what I mean? All contributing. That's why everyone's putting a rack away a month.
But doesn't, I don't know. I guess it's different though.
Different sacrifices.
Yeah, but I feel like I saw a lot of that in the Nigerian community too. Like growing up, do you know what I
Back in
mean?
the
Like
day,
people
yeah.
like.
Partners
You know,
and that.
we always had an auntie in our spare room, like, do you know what I mean? Or like an auntie and a
When they were
and a
coming
child.
over,
Yeah.
you
You
get
know what I
evicted from
mean?
your bedroom.
Exactly.
By force.
Exactly.
To
Yeah.
accommodate them, let them set up. They would work once they get their job. Until they were set up to go and find their own place.
Yeah.
So that happened back in the day.
Yeah, fair.
It
There
did.
were many aunties that came over in that way.
I just think like in the UK we haven't been here that long. Do you know
Mm.
what I mean? So we do need to give ourselves a little bit of grace in that sense. But like I think it's just I think it's a good the event that you went to is a good conversation to have. But what does that look like outside of a political system? Like if we're not going it like rallying around like a MP or something, like what does that actually look like? I don't know. Basically.
No,
Well,
I agree.
Well, one of the responses was described it as a doom loop.
Oh, what? Sorry.
Doom loop. We're
The
in
doom loop.
Yeah, we're in a loop of doom in terms of
So it's
you know.
so pessimistic.
well,
But yeah. Go on.
I mean, you know,
That's it.
yeah, that was
Okay.
that was the
Okay.
as you said, pessimistic. You know,
Yeah.
that's one way of seeing it.
Mm-hmm.
Or we can be optimistic.
Should we find our identity in being black? Our core identity, just probably for you.
Pause. 2021 census says Chinese representation is 0.7%, which is like around 445,000.
Okay.
And black is 4%,
Okay.
2,400,000.
Can you
But
can
you
you
see how you
Gone up,
compare
though.
black
It used to be
to a
free.
nation? You know what I'm saying?
can you do a further question and see when the general Chinese population came as opposed to the
But it's so
I
different.
mean, there's
'cause
probably
we're
like waves of it, but
Yeah.
I wanted to say earlier actually. So I'm part Chinese because I'm from the Caribbean. So one of my
Don't do that.
well,
Don't qualify it like that.
Gonna come up again.
Don't qualify it like that because I'm part of the Caribbean.
no, yeah. There was a population of Chinese slaves in the Caribbean.
facts. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of Chinese people in Jamaica actually.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you know,
100%.
yeah. So
No. What I'm
so-
saying is that you said you're Chinese because.
Because you're
So
from
don't say that.
well, why not?
Fair enough.
You, in fact, run it. Run it.
No, okay.
I just don't qualify.
Well, because I am Caribbean, right? Which comes of that is my ancestors were in the slave trade. Because of that, you know, just that's the summary of it. Because of that transatlantic slave trade, there are also Chinese people who were also part of that economic system, and as a result of that transatlantic slave trade, I am also mixed raced in some aspects for that reason. So you know, that's to be Caribbean is in some degree to be
Chinese.
to be mixed race. if you want, it's up to you.
That's
But
crazy.
what I'm saying is, hey, if you want.
Bren,
He has carte blanche. Run it. Run it.
I'm asking Bren, have you got since you're from Trinidad,
100%.
have you got some?
I'm mixed raced.
Yeah.
Yes.
Have you got some
I'm up chatting rubbish.
in.
I'm mixed raced.
No,
I disagree.
no, like,
So wait, hold on. No, sorry,
so
I can't get past.
what
it.
was
Sorry,
your
I need to
the point of mentioning that part?
Well, because we was talking about, we was talking about China in terms of, what their standing is today, I guess, and, how they appear to have pockets of populations around the world. And I'm saying that at a time, they are also part of the transatlantic slave trade, not just in the Caribbean, but also in places like America and I think Hawaii as well, different areas. But, it hasn't always been that they've just come and been, as you said, given a immigrant, preferential immigrant?
Well, I think like they're seen definitely in the States. Like I think
As a model
they're seen as
minority.
the model minority for sure. Do you know what I mean? So like although there's discrimination, of course, like do you know what I mean? There's like some things that have seem to have worked in their favor in a sense. So like I think that is a thing, and that is definitely out there for sure.
I just want to know a tiny bit more about what you mean. Like, is it a thing where certain things, maybe laws are put in place to benefit them, or are you just basically saying the way they've conducted themselves over time, it's now benefited them?
I think what the examples I saw were in terms of hiring, in terms of like education and that sort of thing, and that they're not seen as like a high risk factor.
Oh, that's just more so how they've behaved then, isn't it? And how their
Yeah, but that's why
demeanor
the
is.
term
And,
model
No, but
minority
like-
is used.
yeah. I
Yeah.
thought you were basically saying certain things have maybe been put in place, kind of like the other communities where there's certain things they can bypass to get certain reparations, like the Japanese get reparations, like the Jewish people get.
I mean, they
Holocaust
got an
reparations.
Asian bill pass.
Well, there you go. Yeah, but prior to that, the point of what I'm trying to say is there's certain communities that go to certain nations around the world and they don't look to the system to help them. Or at least they don't rely upon it. They go there and they say, yo, we're going to do this for self. You know what I'm saying? We want to eat our food, so we know we're the only ones who can import it. So let's do it amongst ourselves. And the more people that come over, they're going to patronize us. And yes, our Chinese foods are going to seem now delectable to other people who are natives here, and they'll start buying our sweet and sour chicken. You know what I'm saying? And they do stuff for themselves. They never look to politics to free them. It just won't.
I would agree.
So, you know.
I mean, I don't know if I agree with that, just because, like, look at Tower Hamlets City Council.
No, but
obviously do, innit?
But they didn't start with that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
They would have come there and said, okay, cool, I'm going to do this, I'm going to set up my Indian shops and my bank, but all of these different services and different things that they rely on a day-to-day. They'll, of course, apply for the housing, they'll apply for those things, but it's not a total reliance where it's like we get the housing and now we're just sitting on our hands. There's something that says to them, cool, I'm going to do and provide all the things that we need for ourselves.
Yeah, but didn't.
If you look at the Windrush, similar thing occurred.
Yeah.
We didn't start begging for every single thing.
Yeah, but this
We
is
bought
it's not.
things.
It's not the same. Like that situation that you know, and the rules that everyone's playing by is different to now.
Precisely.
You know what I mean? So like, of course, like you're gonna try different methods of like how you're going to regain some sort of like power, at least a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just don't think. Why are you so against? I don't understand.
Guess what?
Why are you so
the
against?
politics
Like,
thing.
yeah, like just do you know what I mean? Like, just in terms of voting, when you even vote yourself. Like, yes, it's not necessarily going to save us, but it's like you've got a massive problem, and there are multiple ways to attack it. Like,
Yeah,
do you know
and
what I
this
mean?
is why I
it's
never
one
say.
way.
And this is why I never say vote in, don't vote. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe there's different ways to attack it. Like you can use the axe, do your thing on that
But
side. You know what I'm saying?
The vast
But I-
majority of people are not going to make enough money. So not going to make enough money to get themselves out of like poverty. Like that's for the vast majority of people in the country, which includes us.
but I don't think we should put ourselves in the same boat as the vast majority because we are
It's going to
disproportionately.
be worse for us.
100%.
Yeah.
That's why we can't think we're the same as them. We have to do something different. And we have to understand only we can do certain things for ourselves.
Can I ask you? You see, for our community,
Mm-hmm.
what is the, if you're talking about like us in this room as this part of our community, do you blame them for having a low trust, for their brother, like in terms of like building? Because it's not like people are broke, but it's like, why is it that me and you are not putting a racket together each month? To like, what about it is it you that I don't trust?
Oh no, I have businesses.
Yeah,
with
not
black
not
people.
a direct.
What do you
like
mean?
You innit? I
Okay.
also, but I'm saying
Yeah.
as a
But that is
as
happening.
a culture.
I don't understand.
Maybe more so. What do you mean?
Like, do you know what I mean? Because people have business. Black people have businesses. Do you know what I mean? All the
think-
time, and they work with black people all the time.
yeah, that's
like
I'm
I feel
not
like
deny,
it's.
I'm not saying that to deny it. What
But
I'm
is-
saying is less frequent because that's the discussion.
But is
we're
it
having.
less frequent though? That's the thing. I would like to see stats.
Could it be
Or like-
more? That's essentially what it is could it be more?
But I feel like maybe that is a bit of a myth. I want that myth to be dispelled in a sense. Like, do you know what I mean? I don't have the stats. I don't
I
have
don't think
them.
it's a myth though.
But there was
I
a
think
lot
there's-
of people that
There's
have
definitely
businesses.
there's more mistrust in our community than there is trust.
to
and-
work together.
Yes, and I believe so many things come into play. Like the crabs in a barrel mentality comes into play. As you said, the whole diverse thing comes into play.
But is that
I-
people talking?
also-
Man's got people
Or just
saying the
actually
Jamaicans are the
doing it?
dumb ones that
And
we
then
used to
also-
sell, bro. Like,
And then also
So,
there's a lack of grace within ourselves, where and it thrown in self-hate thrown in. So that self-hate then turns to the lack of trust because you will go outside of a community and take the SHIT stuff and not. But when it comes into thing, there's a zero tolerance.
I want to see stats though. Like, I get the sentiment, and I think that is a thing. There's a sentiment out there, but I actually want to see stats. I want to see stats in terms of like the percentage of like maybe the immigrants in this country, break down by race, and the percentage of them, like how many of them are entrepreneurs.
that's why I
That's
kind
what I wanna see.
of that's why I kind of try to limit it to us because the further thinking, which I probably should have said, is that we're second generation. I don't know how that term works, but it's like
I know we should be well. If your
if our parents didn't come here, innit?
yes,
Yeah,
if your
so-
parents weren't born here, you should be first generation, really.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So because of that distinction, like they had to do something we didn't have to do, and they did it so we didn't have to do it.
Yeah.
We've kind of lost what that is, so that even attempting to do it, because I don't disagree. I've had businesses since I was 17. That's my only way to operate, and it's only been with black people because that's just who I'm around.
Exactly.
But-
Most people are gonna do that.
But I wouldn't just go and pretend like it's a. I grew up in Bricky. I'm not giving a rack a month to anyone unless it's for loud.
But that's in every business. That's
No,
in any community.
For sure, but I'm not in
You know
them,
what I mean?
so I don't know that. But what I
Okay,
do know
cool.
is like
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like that's definitely the sentiment. But I know I've been in like lots of black entrepreneur groups and stuff, and the majority of them, their co-founders, who they work with, their advisors are other black people as well.
they're a specific type of person, though.
Yeah.
So, and then also as well. So is that percentage representative? Like, is that the norm percentage? Is that the average percentage? That's what I want to know.
I'd agree that it's
Because
increasing
if
for sure.
we're
Yeah,
if we're
it's
below
definitely
the
going up.
percentage, then cool, then I get what you're saying. Do you know what I mean? But if we're the average, then that's what it is.
But then not everybody wants to be a business owner, and there is still a deep distrust there. Like,
And
do
that's
we
what
do
I'm-
partners
that's what
like as
And-
our age? Do you know what I mean? Do we do partners anymore?
I know people that do
Some
partners.
people do, yeah, but not as
Yeah,
much.
I do. My cousin
You're always
actually
gonna know
runs it.
somebody that
No,
does
but I
that.
do.
You know what
I
I
do.
mean?
I literally do. Like, I live this.
Yeah, I'm not.
You
No,
know
I'm
what
not
I
denying.
mean?
But
And
me
in
saying
the
it
businesses,
doesn't deny.
in the businesses part, fair enough. But if we were so trusting and so thingy, this whole buying black wouldn't even be a conversation right now. The fact that sorry to bring her up, but when Elaine said boycott whoever and people were coming, whatever, there would not be that much talk against buying black. We would.
I think if
because
you phrase anything the way
no,
that
but
she
but
phrased
even
it,
the
it's
buy black thing, what comes with that? Black customer service. Black blah blah blah. Everything.
Yes, and I agree that is the sentiment. But do people still buy black? Yes, they do. Like
You're saying
before,
But is the customer
before
service
Elaine,
poor? Yes.
Before Elaine done
but-
her campaign,
Sade,
Swiss
you
done
can't-
his campaign. Do you
Yes.
know what I mean? A Black Pound Day. That
People
was a
are.
massive success.
Of course, the people are.
Do you know
I'm the
what I
people.
mean? Yes.
I'm the people.
Yeah.
100%. But on a large scale, when I'm in
I don't know if
conversation.
it's as dire as we
Ah,
saying it
okay.
is.
Do you know what? Yeah.
I think that's my thing. I see this every day, but
And the thing is, because I think you're in that space, you're going to see much more of it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I
But
think you're
because
also optimistic. You know what I'm saying?
I am
That's what
generally
it is.
optimistic. I generally am optimistic, I think.
And-
but also as well, because I am in the space, I do see it. So people who are not in the space, they're not seeing
exactly.
it. They're not seeing the what do you call it? Like when people are like sell it. Do you know what I mean? Like selling
Oh, you're
their
100%
wares.
right.
Like they're not seeing that.
But I'm not seeing it, and it's because I'm not the type of person. I'm not gonna go to like a business forum to meet with other black people who want to be with other black people. That to me is like, that's not the business part. That's the networking. You don't want to be pally part because you're part of the same thing. Whereas out in the real world, like,
So do you think because people meet up, what do you mean? That's
I just think it's
serious.
corny personally. I just
Wow.
that's just
But
my.
you can learn from each other, and I think that's the thing. That is a.
It's MLM ideas to me. I'm not going to pay to
No,
see
no,
someone
no.
chat something like
It's not necessarily people talking at you. To be fair, I can't even say I'm as active as I was before, but I used to host Maz's company, Translate Culture. They used to have like what do you call it? A group, maybe like 20 or so like black business owners come in and just talk best practices. That's helpful.
Don't-
you know
no
what I mean?
doubt. I
Because
need
if you
that.
did exactly, so you saying it's corny, it's not corny.
Yeah,
it's not corny. It's
yeah, but I don't
actually
need-
helpful.
Yeah,
you know?
again, for sure. I think
You know
it's
what I
corny. I
mean?
don't go to those things because it's like, but I'm not saying that these things aren't helpful, but it's like, I think what you're interpreting what I'm saying as like the opposite to what you believe is true. Like, I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying. Black businesses are increasing. People are more educated than they've ever been. Got more degree holders. We got more successful people than we ever have.
Yeah.
But that doesn't
Leader of
dispel the
opposition as
trust.
well.
Because again, say that. It just doesn't.
You're not
Okay.
taking the hint.
Maybe it's more so that maybe it's just more so that I think there is probably still some work to be done in building greater trust, because again,
I think yes. I think like the sentiment is there. I think like what black businesses have done well in this country is actually self-fund and kickstart themselves, and actually, and to a certain extent, it does mean that there is an issue with longevity sometimes. Like, do you know what I mean? We see that over and over again, but we don't have a lot of investment, I will say. Like, we're very, very low percentage in that kind of realm, for sure. Do you know what I mean? But that investment isn't necessarily mainly held in our community, like not traditionally anyway, kind of thing. Do I think that people in our community should invest in our businesses? Absolutely. Do you know what I mean? We need more of those people to do that. Huh?
That's the main issue.
Okay, so talk to your footballer friends.
No.
But this is why
I'm talking regular people. Though.
Yeah.
I think it should be regular folk, not rich footballers and stuff. Regular folk that should be investing. Otherwise, we get left behind. And then they'll be saying, you, the business owner, you're elitist.
Yeah.
That's the issue. You know what I'm saying? So
that business meeting that is not going to matter to some youths in Bricky. Like, they're not going to care. They don't even know it exists. How do we
Yeah.
reach those people? Because they're the ones that also need the businesses, because the one that they have is illegal, but it's just as good as
But
any other.
I would argue definitely they have transferable skills. So and also not everybody necessarily needs to be
we're a business owner.
business owner, but they can work in the business.
Yeah.
They can do that. Do you know
Or
what I mean?
they don't even have to know you or care about you. Just invest in your business. You benefit from the income. You can grow your business. They can benefit from the dividends. Instead of just focusing on your 9 to 5, which, like you mentioned earlier, if you're sacked from, you're done. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no security. There's not enough security in the black community. You know what I'm saying?
Does it need to be the big rich people that are doing the heavy lifting?
No, I wouldn't say necessarily heavy lifting, but if you look at like in terms of like companies that have longevity or like actually turn a profit, you know, like in a consistent, like in a significant way, then heavy investment definitely helps, for sure.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? It really does.
Trust me.
Like, I feel like when you're bootstrapping, it's hard. Like, there's so many things that. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just really, really, really hard. You know, now not everybody, and I think it is different for different types, because the amount of people that get like crazy investment outside of our culture and then can fail and then can just be like, okay, now I've got a new idea. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think we're necessarily gonna think for that, but like, I would like to see more of that. I would like to see more investment.
Where do you think like we could change the culture for people to try and go for different types of jobs? Because like for me, for example, I started the car wash just because I needed bread in it.
Yeah.
But it's a service. But it's like, I don't know any black mechanics that are my age that I could go to and build a relationship with for the future that are not my dad's age or somebody that my auntie sorted me up with. Like
That's also true.
Yeah.
like the types of like, that's the type, because mechanics are some of the most untrustworthy people you could go to on the planet. Like,
Especially for women.
Yeah.
listen, I have people in my family saying, can you come with me to do certain things?
Yeah. All the time.
I've had men fleece me. Like, and it's because the culture, it's not a trust-based system, innit? And I think that's, how do we build more of a trust-based system and impress from the top down that it may not be pretty, but this is what we need done.
Yeah.
Because then we'd have, like, you see them two brothers that go out and clean, yeah,
The twins.
yeah, cringy as hell, yeah. But
What do you think of that, for real?
Wait, who,
What
sorry?
they cleaning?
They're cleaning
them
bins.
two autistic youths that are
They go
Okay.
into different areas and they go and clean.
Okay. Are they
I've never
making?
seen them.
You've never seen them?
They-
No,
and
I've
they're black.
never seen it.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
They're
Is
doing
it like a
their
new
thing.
business that's growing and stuff? Or?
I think they're quite successful from what I've seen on social media. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know much outside of that, but
So
I
they
mean,
just clean bins.
They clean-
I
they
see
just go
them
to,
clean
like-
bins a lot.
bins. They go to like playgrounds and clean dirty playgrounds and stuff.
Well,
Just
they-
trying to
they
do
went
social stuff, innit?
Camden.
That's good though.
No, but they're getting paid for this.
I think they're probably
No.
getting paid through notoriety, and now there's some turnaround. 'Cause
Okay.
businesses are probably going to get. This is just my assumption.
Because if they're just doing it and
They're like, come and clean with us.
If they're just, public servants, helping
There
the
we go.
community, then
Yeah, okay.
But that should. But
shame on them. Is always.
No, I'm not saying shame on them. I'm just like, I don't like the optics.
yeah,
Personally, I don't like the optics.
what about them?
I'm sure, just like,
Black people cleaning the streets.
yes.
But before
Personally, I don't like it.
I heard that. I
But
heard that.
yes, there we go.
Okay,
Cleaning off our
okay.
streets.
But essentially, what you're saying is there's so many different areas, professions, and stuff like that where we could be going into from young as well, thriving in, and they're essential. You know what I'm saying?
What?
People think money. What happened? People think money isn't something that accumulates over time. I have no money, so I'm not one to talk, bro. But it's like things accumulate over time.
Yeah.
So it's like my goal for my cleaning company is to fill 730 hours a month.
This is
That's the-
entrepreneurship.
That's the whole month, every hour booked.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't have that right now. That's the goal.
Yeah.
Only £17.50 an hour, and it's just cleaning.
Yeah.
But that's 12 and a
But
half
it's an
bags a
essential
month.
service.
Do you know what I mean? And it's a service, and no one can turn down. No one can turn their nose down to that, and I don't even have to do a lot to do that.
There you
But
go.
that's just cleaning.
Yeah.
But there's loads of other different areas that I've not even thought about that we could be getting into, but it's because we've put a claim in the wrong places and we've glorified the wrong outcomes or the wrong. We haven't glorified enough the common people's way of getting money.
Yes.
The doctor.
Oh, 100%.
You know what I mean? We're glamorizing rappers and
Yeah,
people
yeah.
who have shortcuts.
Yep.
It's like, brother, your clothes were free. Don't even chat to me. Like, someone gave you those clothes, bro. Someone pays you to go and like scream on stage for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, you can't be classed in the same as us, and you shouldn't be because you're not a normal person.
Yeah.
You're a 0.5%er. For us normal people, we need to not turn our nose down at working at McD's and being a manager or wherever it is, innit?
Yeah, but that's why you can't find a black young mechanic, because that's what I'm saying. Everyday things, because that would again that will propel me more. If I'm like,
I'm coming
I
straight
need
to you, bro.
I need to find a thingy. I need to find that or just mundane things. I feel like we put more emphasis on the trendy things
100%.
than just the mundane things that every other population is having to has to use.
Because we're more comfortable than our parents and our grandparents that were here during Windrush. Again, they came here and necessity said, own stuff. You know what I'm saying? Necessity said, okay, cool, if you want to eat, then the only restaurant you can eat in without someone spitting in your food or insulting you at the door is the one you build for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, you know what I'm saying? It's completely different. You know what I'm saying? So we've abandoned those things. So the uncle or the dad that was the mechanic, who's now successful, the kids don't want to be a mechanic. The kids want to go and do some other things.
They want to work in tech and
know what I'm
make
saying?
big money
Yeah.
for doing fuck all, man.
You know?
They wanna be
But even that, there's nothing.
That's
wrong
what I
with
didn't.
that
You think I did a lot of work?
There's nothing wrong with that.
There isn't, but it isn't all of us, innit? If you get it, you should love that, innit?
100%. And there's nothing wrong
But
with
it's
that.
not. Majority of us are not gonna get that.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that, yeah. But it's just the abandoning of the infrastructure that every community needs to be successful, and to not be relying on everything that happens outside of the community.
It's a matter of pride as well. Like you can have pride in the fact that you built it yourself and you didn't ask. Like I have pride that I've never signed on
There you go.
because I'm just fuck the
Just
system.
make it. Do
I'm
it
gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
Every single time I've lost my job, I will figure that shit out. I don't care what I gotta do. I do within reason. I'm not going back to jail. But like,
And it's so funny to me because, like, for example, like,
it's not no shame thing. It's personal conviction, innit? Because it's like I haven't done everything I could do. Do you know what I mean? And I
Before
don't.
you- exactly,
yeah,
yeah.
before I haven't done everything that I could do, and but I knew, innit?
Even Brent, you wanted to say something?
This is the
Don't put that up, fam. Put up my website because we do this also,
Because
boss man.
obviously-
We're gonna come to this. I've been trying to
his
get.
competitor, obviously.
Yeah,
But this is fantastic guerrilla marketing, man.
it is. It is.
no, big them up.
400,000 combined
man.
followers,
Big them
10
up,
million
though.
views a month. When are you gonna start doing stuff like this?
I'm not. I got too much hate in my heart, bro. I'm not doing that.
Pride, you mean?
I need money, bro. I need bread, fam.
You
But that's
could do this.
that's
It's definitely a pride.
that investment in the strategy is what leads to this, though, right?
That's
It's
it.
not
What?
It's not what you do, it's how you do
Not
it.
every strategy is for everybody.
Yeah, man.
That is true.
Really?
That is-
Listen, I'm looking for investment right now. I'm looking for
You think you
business
can't take
advice
this
too, bro.
picture?
But I don't want it from everybody.
Take it with bread.
Aye, they're gonna have to take that down, mate. That's not true.
All right then.
But another. This is why Zyme is inspirational, because this guy
Yes.
is
In Angola, doing the right,
And
doing
his
the
brother-
mining.
and his brother is a bus mechanic. Like these very different things. You know what I'm saying, man does engineering, that's farming. All these things are essential.
And that's what, even for instance, like funeral homes.
Mm.
No funeral homes will be
Yeah,
ST
100%.
18 something. It's just
Yeah.
gone down in generations of the family. And I'm thinking, Ghanaians love a funeral. Why is there not a funeral home for God? Like they love a funeral. Why I should be able to find a funeral home that them kind of. That's what I'm saying. I shouldn't need to have to certain things, I just
certain
feel
things are
like
guaranteed, innit?
we're not really thinking of the bigger picture when it comes to certain things.
I think you should link up with some baddies and South. Yeah.
Some bad bees, yeah. Get them twerking and cleaning cars for me.
Put it on TikTok.
Why not?
Put it on
Yeah,
TikTok.
I'm not here. I'm not for that.
Hey, entrepreneurship, my friend.
It's degrading, mate.
No, I didn't say for them to strip. I said, get the baddies, get the good-looking girls on your team, right?
What about men? Men can clean.
Yeah, do that, and then let's see what
Those
happens.
boys proved it.
I actually really like cleaning.
What's that video? Khalees. That video, Khalees, isn't it? Is that Khalees with
Khalees.
my milkshake? No, no, my neck and back. No, it's not Khalees. Is it Khalees?
I think it was Khalees. She did something where it was cleaning and soap all over the place.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And
Anyway,
you know what I
Very
see?
different country.
I see that stuff and I think it's cringe. It's like, bro, I like when I see like my Instagram is like
Google-
a lot
Google
of car
that, man.
detailing stuff.
My
So
neck
I'm
and my
watching
back.
people clean cars
Nope.
and stuff, and then I see something and I'm like, respectfully, yeah, I don't care about your back.
Yeah.
I don't care about your tight top. I actually need to learn how to vacuum this car a bit better.
Yes.
That is not for me, innit? And if it garners you something, that's great, innit?
Black Rob says, Josh, you want to be woke or do you want to go viral, my G?
I want to be woke, bro. I'm trying to be like Brent.
But you know, all right, due to time and stuff, yeah, please tell the people about your business. What do you do? Yeah.
So
tell everybody.
I
No,
unsuccessfully.
you successfully.
So let me just start with the history. So it was a car wash. Aim was to do mobile detailing, come into you, clean your cars, because it is just a big industry and a lot of people are making a lot of money in it, which I didn't know at the time, which is why I charged stupid money when I first started. It's just quite a difficult business to build with no capital. Obviously, after I lost my job, my money goes to man's ute and sustaining man's house, and I rent private, so it's not cheap. So it's like I don't have much extra money. That's man's flyer. I have some with me on me.
Come on.
for no reason. Anyway. Then we expanded into domestic and commercial cleaning because somebody had a shop that they were opening in Clapham Common where you can like bring your dogs and have coffee and stuff. And this is just stuff that I do anyway. And so we expanded into cleaning. And now the aim is to sort of, hopefully in the next 10 years, make it a national service where we go into different community spaces. Because for me, the main thing about this is education, isn't it? Like with the car wash, it's not just about keeping it clean because there's a theology behind cleanliness, but it's also there's learning how to look after what you have. There's a gap in knowledge in those things, and I think it comes back down to the mechanic things. How many people can change your wheel? If you knew how to do it, it wouldn't take you long.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's a couple tools and it's learning it to do it the first time. Cool. Some people in the demo might not want to do that, but the more people that know how to and are empowered to, which is where we want to take the content route of it, is to educate people not only on domestic and commercial cleaning, but how to build a business from the bottom up, without any external Babylonian funding. So yeah, man, I intend to in the next few years also get a van so we can do breakdown cover and stuff like that. So it's a 24-hour service, and it's sort of like all the verticals within that. It's not like doing anything like crazy. It's just I do windows. I do whatever you need cleaned. It's my thing though. Do you get me? It's our thing. It's in the community. Our man goes to Josh, or I go to this person because now I want to know what people do, so I can go to you to use you, innit?
Yeah.
Because that's one of the things that I feel like is not missing because people always. I'm sure you experience this because you work in like the media. Like you know what someone does. You may not chat to them for a year. The moment you need that one thing, boom, on the phone straight away. Happens all the time, and I think there needs to be more of that. Like, I don't care if I don't see you for a year. I'd love to know what you did in that conversation that we had, innit? Whether I can do anything about it or not. Because there's people I've given business cards to you that I forgot about.
Yeah.
Then they gave me 20 bags to do some dumb bullshit live stream. Do you know what I mean? So it is to sort of build and encourage people to try their own businesses, innit? It's not glamorous, bro. Man's struggling right now. Peak. The past month has probably been one of the hardest months in my whole life, but God provides, and the goal is to push forward, innit?
Indeed.
And you just have to do something. Like I'm leaving here to go and do couriering, bro. I'm going to deliver packages for Replay, bro, or Relay, whatever they're called. But that's just what you have to do to get where you need to go, innit? And the only reason why I have this dream is because I've seen a lot of money. Working in certain productions, I've seen the money, and I mean that from a business perspective, not from like, that went to me, it didn't.
yeah.
I spent a lot of it, but it's like, it's to pay people and it's to empower people, and those are people I still have relationships with. And that was more sort of in video production, but why would it be any different? More people have cars than make videos. Do you know what I mean? More people need services, innit? And that's what it's about, serving our community and not doing it with any shame, because you're not better than me. We're both bleed red blood, and you just need the thing that you're paying me for. And I will do that with honor to you, innit?
Exactly.
That's why my price is not cheap.
Yeah.
So yeah, sorry, that was a long.
No, I love it.
And Fighter Spirit Media video production, live streaming. I was streaming a little bit before, but mentally I just couldn't manage. It was just a bit too difficult. But those ones are to teach people sort of more about live stream production, video production from a non
Technical.
not even non-technical, because I want to keep it technical, from a non-standard entrance point, like university or a big production company like the BBC. Yeah, man, because it isn't necessary. And I think one thing we need to, which has really damaged this community, is there being a certain group of people that have access to the money and they don't really share how it's spent. So they get to keep a lot of it. And you see this type of stuff with people like Filthy Fellas, that whole argument that came about with Tigo and all of this stuff. I think a lot of that might be to do with like him being a colonizer, like that girl said, but it's also people don't understand how
business works. And the things he was able to keep.
Yeah, it's more so like some people don't know how business works, how things are meant to be spent, how they're supposed to be managed to move them forward.
Yeah.
And that is just a gap of knowledge, because things don't have to be expensive. I did Potter Paper's album launch for Alhan a couple of years ago, and he paid me 7 bills. 7 bills.
Is that good?
That's man's day rate for turning up. The only reason why I blied it is because I know him, and he didn't present it to me. I thought I was going there to manage a team, but then I've gone to his office, I'm ordering, I'm doing a lot, and he's like a young G to me, so I hear it, innit? But there's exploitation that goes on, innit? But I executed that, and it was banging, and I could have done that for free. I pretty much did it for free. Did you get me? Like, so there is that. We can achieve great things. We don't have to look for 5 million, or we don't have to do. We need expertise. And I don't have no degrees. I don't have no acclaim. I just have experience that I want to share.
Skills.
So yeah, man.
I think that is great, actually. Like, especially like the production side of things. Because one thing, like, I do a lot of most of the events that I do are like black focused, or the audience is black. But one area where we are never alone is production.
Yeah, man.
Like, do you know what I mean? And I feel like that is like, no matter what. So you could, the whole event could be black down to like the people.
All the white
outside
cameramans, all the
production.
mixers.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
That one,
It's never fully. Like, you have people here and there, but never fully black. And I would love that.
Yeah, and it's like the people exist. It's more so that the other cultures are using them, and that's fine because they're paying, isn't it? But we need stuff done.
Yeah.
Like, I see. That's why I asked Brent how the pen game, if it was done live or not, because I was like, I watch it. I like Graham, but I watch it from like a production perspective. That's what I'm analyzing really, like when I look at it. I was even gonna do a breakdown on stream. I just never managed to do it. But there's little bits of expertise that could help to tie that better, to make the package a lot better. Not to say that it's bad, because it's great, but it's more so that we have the expertise in it. Like, I've got many people that are better at me than a lot of other stuff. I'm not very visually minded. I'm more literal minded. I'd write in it. So I have other people that can give that expertise, but it is in our community. Do you know what I mean? Like, my boy Cordell, he used to go on tour with Burna Boy, and he's got untold experience, but he's just you'd look at him and you'd never know that, innit? Like, and I think that's the type of stuff that we need to share and big up in it. Like, I'm not really an exclusive person. I don't really believe in like excluding anybody in it, but I just know who I'm around, and I think if I could give that back to the people that I'm around, it would be good for us, innit? Because it don't cost me nothing to stream.
Lenny Henry had a campaign about there being more people of colour behind the camera, actually, a little while ago. It was like around COVID time, I think it was. It's quite interesting.
Yeah, man, because it's like it's teamwork. That's the main thing about production that people don't seem to understand is you have a role. you don't have many roles, and if you do, it's because you can either fill the roles or you have to.
Yeah.
Do you get me? Whereas you should know what your strength is and then lean into that. Do you get me? That's why I plan workflows. I don't get on camera as much as I can, but it's like everybody has their strengths and we need to be able to work on them. And the thing that I love about leaning on somebody's strength is when I say I'm giving this to you and I step away from it, and that trust between us is magic. Because I believe that you're going to do the thing that I've asked you to do. There's obviously lacks of perfection in it, but when you're in a team with like the right people, like when I was at Boiler Room, we did 50 countries, yeah. I don't really remember working much.
Serious. Just a vibe.
Because we're going in, we're setting up, we know what we've got to do. When we get to the venue, everybody set up cables, cameras, set up the live view, do all of this. You go, you come back, we can go and drink and we can do our thing now.
Over here.
So I think more of that.
Say hello to the camera.
How you doing, man?
But yeah.
Hilarious.
Well, I mean, obviously, due to time, obviously, we do have to move on. But everyone, please,
Sorry, yeah,
JR, tell them, please. Tell them.
Yeah, JR Clean London is the car wash, JR Clean Living is the domestic cleaning and commercial cleaning, and Fighter Spirit Media is the media stuff. Like, what I'd love for the Fighter Spirit thing, just send me ideas of things that you want to talk about that are technical, and we can deep dive. Even if I don't have the expertise, I know someone who does.
Yeah, so with the Fighter Spirit Media, yeah. So if somebody, like, what can I come to you for, if that makes sense? Just so I understand.
Live stream production, technical consultation, camera operate. It depends. I do what people are paying. Like,
cool.
I'm not that type of person, innit?
Okay.
But I also I think knowledge is free. That's the one thing that I would say. I'll take your money. It's free though.
All right, couple things. One, can you put together like ideas as to how it is that you can pattern up pen game? So I'll give it to Margs.
Yeah.
So he can talk to you. Because if it is you're saying that you can see,
Yeah, man.
how then what's
It's
stopping you
more-
from looking to make that
Yeah.
possible? And secondly, have you checked to see how much like these vans cost?
Too much, bro. You see me,
Not-
I'm broke.
No, but like,
Listen
what's it?
carefully.
Yeah. No.
Please put it together, and we'll see how much it is that we can.
Yeah, we could do,
Yeah,
man.
we could do a community whip around, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
Do,
Okay.
man.
Yeah, look to put
Not
some
too fast
initiative
for that,
behind
are
it.
No, but it's a community, innit? You're not Babylon, are you?
No, I'm just saying because the way you like don't wanna, when you mentioned going into rooms and not networking, all this kind of stuff.
Oh no,
Do you know what it is? It's just my personality type. It's not even to slight. It's just my personality type. I can't sit down there for that.
Josh, there's going to be an exchange here because we want to make you the service that cleans the
I know. I just
KEMI
wanted the
hub.
toilet. I wanted to sweep the floors.
100%. So if it is that we could do like an exchange, then
Of course, mate.
you can make this your home in it, and then you can make content in here.
That's the plan. That's the plan. Still, I want to do I was gonna make a tinfoil hat because I thought we were gonna talk more about UFOs. I was gonna bring that, but next time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I need to be
man.
there.
Oh, you do.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. They're coming to say black
I'll be
people.
off that day. I'll be off that day. I don't need.
Well, I'll tell you, it's going to be something else. We're talking about Africa and everything. All right, guys. We got a dilemma to get to. Right?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Let's get into that.
No, do it because no.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'll read it. No problem.
No,
Get Josh.
No, let do this one. But Yvette, it was getting onto me in the chat. No one asked me to read, innit? I got my glasses on right
I'll
now.
read this.
If I take a deep breath before, I'm trying to process real quick.
No, he was very,
What happened?
opinionated
it?
about
Oh.
the reading.
No.
About who's reading?
I said,
Oh,
do you-
I remember.
You do, right?
Yeah. And you was trying to say that I can read.
No, I didn't. See, so I'm saying. I was saying, do you read these? Is this the first time you're reading this?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And I'm dyslexic as well, so I see what you've done there.
The
You actually
diagnosed.
shamed me. Yeah, diagnosed. Yeah.
Crazy. Rip.
My official, she shamed me.
I'm sorry.
Can you imagine?
Seriously.
Diagnosing it. Anyway, you don't even believe in time
Absolutely.
blindness, so
I was here on time
Okay.
There's no evidence of that.
No, you was actually waiting outside.
because these men didn't let me in. That's the only reason why. I was late.
Again, when you
I have a
when
video.
you
I made
reach-
content to
when you
prove
reach
that
a
I was.
place, you have to press the bell.
You do.
People can't just know that you're here because
Were you here
of
before
your
me, right?
presence.
I don't know, I got here and then I don't know.
You were both here.
We caught
before.
eyes. He was looking. He saw me standing
And
across
I
the road
saw
because I
them
looked at him.
stand there, and I I was confused, like, what's going on?
They're just
Because he
there.
had never told me that there was no
Oh, you
guest
didn't-
today.
oh.
So I didn't know. So I'm like, press the buzzer.
Precisely.
He's let me in, and I'm just like, am I
Crazy
letting
how you
people
just turn
come?
up somewhere and you think you need some sort of
Like,
red
Brent.
carpet and somebody say,
I know you look terrified.
I was just like, am I gonna have to fight? I don't know.
I don't want to get beat up this morning. It would have been fine.
Okay, cool. Let me read this out. So, asking for a friend. It says, give as much context as. Oh, sorry. Let me ignore the instruction. Good morning, TDA times TNB crew. I have a dilemma for the host and the people them to digest. I have a small but growing online following. So, for peace of mind and security, I have started filming a quick consent video before sex. Huh?
Excuse me?
Is the rest of it filmed?
It's awkward, but I've had no problems so far. Okay.
That's
This person is 22, by the way. Okay, about a week ago, a girl I brought home was totally fine with it, but on the morning after, she told me she has a boyfriend and needs me to delete the video so there's no evidence of her cheating. She gave the impression she was single, and so I started thinking what else might not be right. If the boyfriend finds out and she needs an excuse to save her relationship, she could easily flip it and say I forced her. Without that video, I could be defenseless. I've not got back to her, but she's saying she has a right to ask for it to be deleted, but I feel like I should consider protecting myself. Would you delete it to help her or hide the truth, or save it for yourself? So would you delete it to help her hide the truth, or keep it to save yourself?
I'm so confused right now.
Can we play through the scenario
interesting
of how
still.
you would even initiate
No,
that?
sorry, can you start from the beginning? I feel like I've missed.
again?
I feel like I've missed the context.
I
at the
think this
beginning.
is good.
Okay,
so please,
I will read
the
it
beginning,
again.
please.
It says,
I feel like I've
Interesting.
missed
That's a
something.
dilemma still. I can't lie.
It says, I have a small but growing online following. So for peace of mind and security, I have started filming a quick consent video before sex. It's awkward, but I've had no problems so far. About a week ago, a girl I brought home was totally fine with it, but on the morning after, she told me she has a boyfriend and needs me to delete the video so there is no evidence of her cheating. She gave the impression she was single, and so I started thinking what else might not be right. If the boyfriend finds out and she needs an excuse to save her relationship, she could easily flip it and say I forced her without that video. Without that video, I could be defenseless. I've not got back to her. But she's saying she has a right for it to be deleted, but I feel like I should consider just protecting myself. Would you delete it to help her hide the truth, or keep it to save yourself?
First and foremost, I think he should have thought about it before he brought her home. That's the first mistake he made.
What about what?
Protecting himself.
In a way-
He shouldn't have brought her home.
I can't lie. I'm so confused.
That's the first. That's the
Is
first
he
mistake he made.
filming
Yeah.
Having sex?
No.
No.
Okay, because I'm just like,
Consent.
what is
He's
going on?
saying-
Because he said I have a small online community. So I'm like, what are we doing here?
So he's saying because he's starting to get known,
Yeah.
he's so
Okay.
scared that someone's
Okay,
going
sorry.
to accuse him.
But not scared
that
enough
he has
to
to
brought her
film.
home.
He has to film
Okay.
them
It's a
saying,
tricky one.
"Do you want me to have sex with you?" And the girl needs to say yes on camera, and then that he has that as proof that she said yes. That's my understanding.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I think, it's risky on both sides because you want to protect women, right? And their chastity. Do you want to protect them if...
Chastity. Okay, but go on.
Is that... Well, I guess if she's not chaste, if she's already getting clapped out, but...
Clapped out.
If she's cheating... if she's cheating...
Yeah, she said that.
So should we protect that? Who are we protecting in... Because he's
That's
not
what he's
being-
asking. What are you doing? Are you?
I'm saving it to my G drive. and I'm deleting it.
Boy, he made
it.
him. He shouldn't. Have. He's saying what I'm gathered, right? He's this is not the first time he's been in a situation. He's been doing this, right?
Yes.
So he's been.
Protected himself.
He's been bringing girls to his house.
Put words into his mouth.
He's been bringing girls to his house, filming the consent, and then because he's got the consent, he's thinking, okay, you know what, it's all good, right?
Yeah.
So he has this is a repeated behavior for him.
Yeah.
She might be doing this for the very first time, but this is an ongoing thing for him.
It's normal for him.
He's starting a business essentially, right? So the fact that he's bringing them home to the same address that he lives to do this, in my opinion, he's already he's already set himself up for this problem.
Well,
in my opinion.
What's wrong with signing the NDA?
No, go and explain. Go on.
Well, so he's got a
Confession.
he's building up a catalog
Yeah.
of women that he has filmed before having sex, right? Or he's already working towards sexual predator already.
Wait a
He's already leaning towards
Wait
that.
a minute.
This is why I
He's not. He is.
Sorry.
No, he
Wait a
is.
minute.
He's already leaning towards that. Because
Yeah.
Basically, you don't like his morals.
no. I don't have
no,
to like
no,
it.
no.
I'm just saying.
Let him
I'm saying the
Sorry,
mistake
sorry.
he's making. I'm saying that
Yeah.
he's admitted that this is something he's been doing, right? And filming the content before sex. It's something that's something he practices. It's part of his strategy, right? That
No,
he's-
it's no.
Protect himself.
That's what he's saying.
To protect himself.
Exactly.
And I'm saying that if he's thinking about protecting himself, right, the first mistake he's making is bringing them to his house.
So he should
He
never
lives.
have sex again.
I'm saying that you shouldn't be bringing multiple women to your house
what I'm saying.
over and over again.
Why not? If they're going.
Thinking that you're all right, bro. That's
Oh, okay.
That's
That's what
like-
you were saying, Emmanuel.
that's the first
Like,
mistake.
the fact that he has game.
you think that's game?
Oh.
No. I think if
Is it
I
game
think,
if you have
yeah.
to film them before consent?
well, I think it's a mad thing that you're even asking for not asking for consent. That's the fine bit. But that I can record you and then cool that 30 seconds of me getting your consent video done, that verification, like you're downloading a new app. That to me is mad.
It's
No, for
crazy.
sure.
But
for
it
sure.
is good to
But
protect yourself.
That's what I'm trying to say.
But this
That's,
the thing is like
that's mad.
even if
Well,
you
good character
record,
does
if
that.
you record a person and say like, yeah, do you want to do this? If you then do something that I didn't agree to, that's still great.
100%.
Do you know what I mean?
But what
It's
if-
just like that's not a full defense.
But there is
Remember-
no
You know what I
such
mean?
thing
There's
as
no
consent
there's
then.
no thingy.
There is no way to consent then.
No, there
Unless
is
you're-
a way
let's
to
focus on
consent,
the
but
first
that is
bit, innit?
the
'Cause that's a
method.
different bit that was.
I'm just saying that it's not foolproof. He thinks
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
foolproof
yeah,
and it's
yeah.
not.
But it's
Yeah,
not.
he's already shook, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, you know what I mean?
You're right about that. But I think, obviously, like Brent's saying, the other part, the technicalities of it, that's a separate thing. This is just the fact that you came here and you agreed to come here and then you're sound mind and body and all that sort of stuff. Cool. Now we're engaging. The only issue is here is that she's thinking,
a cheater.
I'm a cheater. I know I'm a cheater, and I do not want the person I'm cheating on to know.
But the
That's
fact,
the only
the
issue
fact
here.
that he's even engaging in this method, is already warning signs
That what?
To what?
that you're odd.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's definitely.
No.
Yeah, so
You're odd.
he is working.
You're odd, and you're telling me
he's
that
leaning towards-
you want me to consent to this on camera. It means you can do anything after it. That's what.
Yeah, but-
that's a red flag to me.
Yeah, but you're
I'm
saying-
out of there.
Shut up, you're
He's
saying it's a red
leaning
flag.
towards
but
sex
yeah.
predator
Me, Spider-Man.
or
because
sex
she's
worker.
saying if I'm going there and a guy says, okay, I need this, best believe I'm reversing.
Yeah. I'm out of there.
Reversing.
I'm out
I'm
of there.
leaving
I'm out of there.
immediately.
I'm out of there. That's
what are we
crazy.
doing here?
That's
No,
crazy.
What are we doing here?
That's crazy.
She obviously.
Then you've got.
she
Are
went
you
there to cheat.
predatory? Why do you think? Why is your mind
No, I've
even
never
going
asked
there?
anybody
No, I'm not saying you.
I'm just saying, I'm just saying.
And I'm looking at you, but no. I'm thinking you personally. But no. It's not.
She went there to cheat. That's what she did. She went there. She knew
She
was
wanted
going
to.
cheat.
She wanted to cheat with
Yeah.
a peace of mind.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Right.
And
yeah.
then you've
People do it
recorded
all
me
the time.
even now.
People do it all the
he's-
time.
he's
People go to
gathered-
sex workers
he's
all the
gathered-
time. People go to sex workers all the time.
Can't people
Yeah,
cheat in
listen.
peace?
So he's a sex worker essentially. In her mind, he's a sex worker. She wants to cheat on her significant other. She's not paying for sex, but she's gone there for his services. And part of his services is he films it, asks her for consent, and he's got a catalogue of doing this. And I'm saying that the fact that he's running his business, the fact that he's running his business from his house, that's his first mistake. He should not be doing this service from his house, is what I'm saying. He should, first of all, have booked a hotel, because he's going to have this problem over and over again. Somebody's going to say,
I don't
So
know if it even
when
matters where
celebrities
he does it,
when celebrities do this, but ask them to actually sign something,
Yeah.
on paper, is that wrong to you as well?
if you are a sex worker,
But
None of them are sex workers.
This guy,
no, he's definitely a
this
sex worker.
guy, I don't know.
He just said he's a sex worker.
Oh
That's
my
what he
the
said.
definition of
He's
gay.
been
not what
doing
he
this.
said.
This is
But he's
That's not
not
what
a
he said.
celebrity, yeah.
That's what he's
he
saying.
has a small but growing online following. That's what he says, and this is what he's worried about.
You lot are twisting his words.
No,
Mad.
that's what
No,
he
that's
said.
his words.
It's quite
No, that
unruly.
bit is
Yeah.
fine. The way you're extrapolating.
He's not a
to-
sex
What do you mean?
to- It's sex work.
I know. I don't know what
no,
sex work.
No, I'm not.
He is a
No,
YouTuber. He's a TikToker.
No,
I don't-
because
I I
he's-
don't know what that
Snapchatter.
means.
I'm assuming.
But I
He's a
would be
twitcher.
concerned that are you gonna
What's
use
the
my
difference between-
video for like an intro and a rap song? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, what are you doing in that video? Are you gonna post this if I? Do you know what I mean, or something?
but
like, why are you?
What's the
filming
what's the
this?
difference
I don't know.
between
everything
him
you're
and an
saying-
OnlyFans
Yeah.
model? What's the difference between what he?
Because you're somehow
he's
tying
not? How do
the
you know he's
sex
not?
to the
Okay,
video.
Well, he's not
The
saying.
sex in the video are not the same
No,
thing.
no, he's not having sex.
100%.
It's the
He's
consent.
definitely leveraging his online presence to get.
That's a separate thing too, bro.
No, it's the same thing.
This is crazy.
Part
I
of
don't
the
know
business.
man, I
I
don't know
think
what's happening.
I've
no,
got-
I think it's getting
Can we focus
conflated.
on his
Yeah?
question?
Leveraging
He is
his
saying-
celebrity.
No, he doesn't have
popularity.
celebrity. He has
Well,
a
it's
small but
probably is
growing
doing that too.
online
So he's
following.
leveraging his online following
Yeah.
to get girls.
This
And
That
he's
is-
and he
that is
says,
OnlyFans.
and this is what's making him
OnlyFans.
fearful.
That's
he needs
crazy.
to have visual-
I'm not so. It's crazy about that.
To me,
I think the sex work is a jump. It's the leap.
Not
Okay.
not to go too deep on anybody asking this. This is not an actual question. This is a rhetorical, unless somebody wants to
It's a
answer.
statement.
When was the last time you asked somebody you were sleeping with for consent?
Why are you?
No,
Please, so you can participate.
Go on.
it was a rhetorical.
It is a rhetorical question. I don't understand.
Seriously, it's not a rhetorical question. Then
It isn't.
Okay, you
But that-
answer your question.
Go on, chat.
When was
Never.
the last time you've never asked?
Never, because
Have you asked?
I know in it. You do.
Yeah.
You.
But this guy's
you know, innit?
22, and it's a different time now.
Yeah. That's.
there's
I thought it
22
was a girl
so
at the beginning.
It's a guy. He's 22. It's a different time now. So obviously, consent is top of mind for a lot of people. Back in our day, might not have been. Not
Yeah, but that's
saying-
not because people weren't consenting though.
No, I'm not saying that, but it wasn't the cultural norm to say, "Can we have sex now, please?"
Yeah,
That
yeah.
wasn't the cultural norm, which is more the cultural norm now. So you okay with this? Da, 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 this, that, the other. Yeah.
Yeah.
Different times.
All right, so
So-
but okay, so quite potentially we can assume that what he's thinking of is if this gets out, this is going to damage what I'm building online, essentially.
If
That's probably what
if they
it's
make a claim
Based
against
on
him,
falsehoods.
then it could damage him.
Online.
But this hasn't happened. Yeah, no claim has been made against him.
Online
Clearly
police
believing in
anyway.
his source because he believes he's going to be
He-
big.
he-
He believes he's going to be
he's
big
gonna
time
be big,
because he's
and
really trying to
also-
cover all bases. Where
That the
he
girl
believes
is
in his
gonna
source.
cry grape. That's what he's thinking.
That's
Which is
true.
Potentially, yeah.
insane.
Was it Neymar the
But
other day?
this is not the first time
had
he's
the
done
same
this,
issue.
though.
No,
Then
no,
the
no,
video
it's
came
not.
out.
First time.
This is his general opinion of women. I'm gonna film you.
Yeah.
in
That's
case. That's
Yeah, just in case. So
what I
he's
mean.
operating from a
That's
place of
madman.
fear.
I'm-
no,
madman.
no. I
I'm a-
think it's legit that he's
what he's
operating
doing.
from a place of fear, which I think he needs to unpack.
You're
But that's-
terrorist. You're terrorist.
Why is it?
Well, you're saying he has an overall view of women.
obviously.
He's saying the potential is.
He said, I filmed consent. I haven't had a problem with this doing this so far. Right? So this is his general engagement. This is what I do. I bring women home to my house, I film them before.
Where are you gonna bring them on the street?
Okay, let's not get back
It's not
into
about
the
what you
house.
should have done.
Let's not get back there.
Brings them
He's trying to prevent what's his name that got ended up in Australia.
Oh,
Philly, young Philly.
Yeah, he's trying
there
to
you
think.
go. There you go.
And but that's the thing.
So if you're on Philly, had a video.
because you clearly can't keep in your pants. You must bring random
Philly
women
been proud
all
of
the time.
proven innocent?
Now,
You must bring
now,
random
now, now we're
women.
I don't
talking
know
about
if
his morality. Forget the morality.
I'm
Why
not.
should
I'm
we
not.
forget the
I'm not
word?
saying.
No.
I'm not saying because again, he's clearly attracting a certain type of women because he said before they are all fine with it. So let's believe there's a certain type of women that's coming home with him.
Fantastic.
That's a fact.
Sure.
Yeah,
And that's why I said at that point you should need to turn around because there's no way
But they never do.
Yeah, and they don't. That's what I'm
Fantastic.
saying.
Exactly.
The fact that she's cheating is all because she's cheated. So again, there's a certain type of women.
Again, you don't know that.
you are bringing
So
home.
wait.
She
No
might have
one's
just
answered
said
the
that.
question.
She might have just said.
No.
Let's take it.
Please
Let's-
clarify.
that's
We're
true.
taking
She might
what
have
he's
just said that.
saying
No.
that she's cheated.
You
Yeah,
believe
no, what I
women
mean
too
is-
much.
What
Yeah.
I mean
This
is
is
that
better.
she might be saying, you
Yeah.
know what, I regret this.
Yes.
And I'm using this idea, I have a boyfriend.
She could be saying
could be
that.
doing
She
that.
could
She
be
might
saying
not really
that.
have a
But should
boyfriend. She
he
just regrets
respect
it,
her
the whole thing.
wishes and delete the video, or should he not? Should
But
he just
again,
keep it?
he's thinking about his bottom line. That's
So
what-
what would you do in this
Not
situation?
just his
I'm not a
bottom
sex
line.
worker. He's not. He's thinking
No,
about
no,
his
but
bottom
what
line.
would you do
This
if
is
you was
wild.
I don't know if he's a sex worker, but if you were in a scenario where you filmed someone for consent, yeah, and they turn around in the morning and they said to you, "Actually, I've got a boyfriend. I'm not comfortable with that video. Can you please delete it?" Are you saying yes or are you saying no?
I can't imagine myself in that situation.
I would say no. I'm not
You would say
deleting
no.
the video.
What are you saying?
For his protection, I don't think he should delete it because I feel like is already techie because outside parties already involved with her. Clearly, something's happened where she's coming back. Something's happened, so therefore she needs to cover her bases. So if now he deletes it, then what? If she can come out and say anything.
Anything.
So you're not deleting it.
I don't think he should. I don't think what he's doing personally. I don't agree
Would
with.
you delete
But-
it if it was the
Wait,
other
wait
way
a second.
around?
Are you deleting it?
I am making another video and saying if I if I give this video up and I mess up this trust between us, yeah, and tell your husband or your boyfriend that you're a scumbag, then I'll give you 100 grand.
He didn't
So
trust
we
her to
both
begin
have
with.
He
videos.
don't have 100 grand. He's
doesn't
got a
matter.
small.
He doesn't trust her to
Up and
begin with.
coming forward. He don't have 100
Whatever
grand.
she's happy with, because obviously her relationship has a price, right? So whatever that price is,
What do
he
you mean
goes-
it has a price? It doesn't have a
because-
price.
No, she's willing to
She
throw it away.
cheated.
Black lad travel, you're wrong, bro.
That's not a price.
It's a price.
It might be.
It's
It
freedom.
might be justified.
Alright, okay.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm deleting it.
Protect yourself, innit?
Yeah.
I don't think you would.
No, I would.
I don't think you
I
would.
don't think
Why?
you would. Saturday.
No, if it was on the other
chance.
yeah, no chance, no chance.
What?
No,
Saturday.
because if
Self-preservation.
no, because if I've already done it,
Yeah.
and I'm cool with it, I want to do it again. So yeah, of course I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna cheat.
Wait.
Crazy. But this is the thing.
It's all coming out now.
That's how you know I'm telling the truth. But yeah, no, I think I would delete it. Yeah. Why not, man? That's what she wants.
Wait, are you painting the scenario in the exactly the same way? So basically, you.
Why do you think I don't?
No, 'cause I need to make sure. I need to make sure. You're saying you, Shade, are saying that this guy,
Yeah.
who cheated on his girlfriend, you're trusting that potentially this guy might turn around and accuse you of something. You're trusting this
What are
guy
you gonna accuse me of?
anything. I don't know.
No.
She have to place herself in
See,
a
the
man's
reason why I say
Exactly.
the reason why I say
Double
sex work,
standards.
right?
So me,
The reason why
I think double standards happen all the time.
she
but no.
obviously wanted to cheat that badly, which is why she agreed to it in the first place. She
Yeah.
obviously
She's
She
a
might want to cheat again.
a wrong-un.
And then you're
should
stopping it.
go to jail.
You're stopping it happening.
No, but he's
You're
not,
even
though.
you're killing your own blessing. Imagine.
No, but he's not though. He's basically saying, I don't care about the boyfriend. I care about myself.
Don't you think that's
wanna come back-
manipulative? Like, that's hella manipulative.
Isn't it
I would keep it for the fact that you're thinking now
feeling
you're because of your own shame
manipulative.
that you can tell me to do something that protects my soul. You're crazy. I'm putting it online.
Wow. See? This is what I'm talking about. Exactly. Exactly. Why you shouldn't be filming no one in the first place? That's my point. Because that's so quick to go to that.
But if he does that, he's not going to be able to do it.
Then he is a
he's-
sex worker.
But he's going to blow up that whole business because he's not going to allow him. If he goes on,
That was never the product.
well, I don't know. If he puts that video out online, he's then going to be known as the guy who films consent videos before having sex.
And you know,
and
there's
all
an
of those
audience for
girls
that.
that he did,
No, but
all
there's
of the
an
girls
audience
that
for
he
that.
filmed before that one girl is going to say, "Oh, he did this to me." He's just, I mean, so
Is
he's-
this Diddy?
I
Is
think
this
we're-
Diddy from 22 years ago?
No, I think we're being unfair to the guy because
Why?
Because I see it as the guy is literally just thinking he's 22. He's thinking I know and I've heard. There's probably elders who've advised me to move in a particular way, right? And I've seen how young black men or whatever it may be, their futures have been ruined, right? Because of certain things. All I'm doing is making
Don't
sure
bring randoms home.
my future is secure. Because I know I'm not a terrorist. I know I'm not doing certain things. But these women, it only takes one to say something. All I'm doing is protecting my future. He's not trying to extort them. He's not trying to put stuff on the internet.
Yet.
He might have a villain arc, but I mean, like, from what we've been given, all we know is that he does this to protect himself.
Yeah.
Whether that's paranoid or not is a separate conversation, but it's a safeguard. If now somebody, because they did something wrong, wants me to delete evidence, that's illegal. That's illegal, mate. You can't rip up NDAs, you can't put them in the bin, mate.
I think if she feels some type of way, then get him to do an NDA. That's all.
You don't.
So maybe
you don't think he's a professional. You don't think he's
professional. What?
No.
Whatever he's done.
He's a professional bad bee.
whatever he's
I
done-
actually don't. I don't.
Whatever he's
I
done,
don't.
that
I think
sounds
he's
like
very
a
paranoid.
professional. That
That's
sounds
what I
like
think.
a
100%.
Yeah, he's a paranoid young man.
And clearly believes he's going to be bigger
Yeah.
than what he. Anyway.
Do you know what I mean? He's in fear. He
I
should
don't
probably
know.
change what he watches online.
Yeah, facts.
Do you know what I
He's
mean?
probably watching Myron Gaines and Fresh and Fit.
Get
basically.
consent. Get consent. Bitches are gonna, they're gonna
Take your money.
They're gonna take your money.
TikToky, whatever.
Oh, he's
TikTok.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Because this
Stream it.
sounds like something that they in the means that they
Exactly.
operate in realms in.
Andrew
they operate
Tate University.
But you know what the
Yeah.
thing is? You know what the thing is? Yeah? It only takes one situation to scare
No,
somebody.
you're not asking people for consent, are you?
No, I'm saying.
Have you ever?
Listen, all the time. Consent is sexy, guys. It's the
I
most
mean, on
amazing
video,
thing
sorry, of
in the
course,
world.
sorry.
Consent is, you understand, available, and you understand.
The
Make sure.
video thing's wild.
That's crazy to me.
Like,
Maybe that's, I don't know. What is this? What young people are doing? Maybe this is just one young people watching, or that you know. Are they doing this? I need to know.
so what's Stacey's issue with that?
What's Stacey saying?
Well, I don't know if she has an issue or not. It says, I think you're dying on the hill of getting consent, which is not what he is trying to do. He is trying to take it a step further and have the evidence to prove consent.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
but I don't think he can prove. He can't prove full consent. No.
Yeah, somebody said that could be seen as a form of coercion, right?
Yes, it can.
Because that's probably why I wouldn't do it. Say yes. Just like, that's mad.
Yeah, because how
Tell me you want it.
how does he prove that he coerced her to say?
Yes,
that?
exactly.
No, but it might just be a thing where, I don't know, she...
It would kill the mood for me, bro. I wouldn't
Which
even be
makes it
able to
even
play.
worse.
No, but
It makes it even worse.
I don't envision this being like a passport
this
thing.
is
It's like,
normal. It's
oh
not
yeah, I
normal.
agree to this. No, it's probably like a fun
Passport.
30-second exchange.
Oh.
Is that what you really?
Why
Probably.
Oh.
Really?
Oh.
Because look
The
at what
sex
they're
I'm
gonna
having,
do
bro, that'd
afterwards.
be
Okay.
kill it,
Even
bro.
worse.
Look at what they're gonna do afterwards. Of course, it's gonna be a fun exchange.
Yeah, the thing is, if it is that they're both stuff to lose, having some sort of protection for to them is necessary. It may not be a video, it may be a paperwork and whatnot. But I'm sure this happens in celebrity life all the time.
All the time. This is what I'm saying. This is why I don't understand why
I lie.
he's a sex worker. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But he's not a celebrity.
no, but
Not yet.
But he knows.
But when he
one
is-
day, you know what I'm saying?
Yes,
He's
so do it when
optimistic.
you are.
Oh,
Do you know what I mean?
come on,
Right
man.
now.
If
No.
one of the
You need to
members of
practice this.
BTS wrote
You don't
this
need to get
dilemma,
practice with this. It's unnecessary.
Yeah, but if she now says,
It's just.
she like some who put in the comments, someone went, if she afterwards, I removed consent afterwards.
Yeah.
I didn't want to do it. Then
Yeah.
Well, then
Can
he
you
would
remove
then,
consent, though?
he would then show the text message and say it's not actually that she stopped
No,
consent,
but
she
no,
wanted
but
me to do this because of this.
Okay,
And
but
now
no.
this is the
But
fakeness.
before if there's a video,
Mm-hmm.
it's that before. But once they've got into the act, in the act, she can change her mind.
Exactly.
Exactly.
then you
So-
stop.
That's a different.
Then he stopped.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Stop.
That's
But
what
you
we're
still
talking
got the
about.
video saying that
Yes,
I consented.
that's what I'm
The,
saying.
the
Still
issue
got the
is
video.
if you
So
don't.
It doesn't make sense. So it's predatory.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
what I'm saying.
It's predatory.
No, but this is the thing.
That's what I'm saying.
If
I don't
you,
think I
He's
don't.
either
wild.
a
It doesn't prove
sexual
anything.
predator or he's a
It's
sex
very
worker.
wayward.
He's
Just
either a sexual predator or a sex
This is
worker.
crazy.
It's one of the two.
wayward
in that
culture
space.
to me.
men, stop having sex, mate. Stop having sex, bro. It's not safe.
telling you.
Just don't have
I'm
sex, bro.
telling you.
No, because he's in this whole hookup culture. He's bringing girls back just to have sex or whatever. And again, that's what you want to do. But to me, that leads open door to nonsense.
That's too
That's
strong.
why- that's why
it
he-
does.
and that's why
You've
he wants to
consented
close the
the
door.
sex itself, and you've consented to being filmed, and then you want to turn around and tell me that you don't consent. Again, if it's dead and you don't want to continue, that's separate to.
Oh God, it seems.
Yo, maybe he does before and after videos. Or I don't know.
You never know.
Yeah, never
You
know.
can turn around at any point, no.
Yeah.
No, if
You
there's
can turn
an
around at
after
any
video,
point.
If there's an after
Well, she
video.
has asked for the
Feedback
video,
video.
to be.
Good morning,
edited.
She's
Stacey.
Saying
cheating,
no.
though. That's the fact of the matter.
Yeah, but it doesn't
If it
matter,
was just
doesn't
because-
matter what the reason is. It shouldn't matter what the reason is.
Of course it should.
No, she don't want the
It
video
shouldn't
anymore.
matter.
She should say it should be okay to delete the video,
But if he has to,
and then he could maybe I don't know.
what if? So at the detriment of himself, he should do that.
Wait, stop. This is too much. This is too much. Too crazy stuff. Stacey, good morning. What we saying?
Good morning, everybody. How are you?
Morning.
How are you?
I don't see how women would be against this, with the exception of like the whole mood kill thing, which, okay, but like in a society where like we want, first of all, when it comes to those things about like rape, and sexual assault allegations, like you do realize this is extreme. Like those are criminal / legal situations that are extremely hard to prove, and it becomes a very like legally a very difficult thing, because not that it relies so much on hearsay, but like essentially. And I think that for men, and this is not me caping for men or trying to advocate for men, I just think that there is oftentimes an extreme disadvantage for men, especially the innocent ones, when they're put in these positions where the lack of evidence puts them in a position to be guilty because there's no way to prove otherwise. And I'm not going to fault a man for going to what we think is extreme lengths when we've seen what can happen at the hands of women who will use that disadvantage to go to extreme lengths to punish them for their own selfish reasonings. So I get the whole thing of that's not a blanket. It might not be, but guess what it can prove? There's often a lot of rape cases that get fall into the whole men get convicted for wrongfully. Actually, no, men get convicted for period because how rape is defined where you're from. I think in the state of California, and it might be federally in the U.S. You cannot give consent if you're intoxicated. If I have a video very much proving that you are not intoxicated and you lie to authorities and say I was intoxicated, he took advantage of me, what are we even talking about? Like that, I'm not saying that that's the whole case, but now we have black and white evidence giving like something to substantiate the fact that I understood you not to be intoxicated, or like all the things that you might have claimed that should have contributed to me understanding that you're intoxicated. And again, this is just me painting a picture for the sake of conversation, not me saying that this is how someone should think, right? Like if a woman now says I was intoxicated, it was obvious because I was slurring my words, I don't remember, or you should have known because when I get drunk I XYZ. But the evidence is very clearly otherwise. Like, what are we talking about here? Did the same thing not happen? Not in terms of rape or sexual assault, but with the whole Stephon Diggs case. Like, women will say one thing and do another. Like, what are we? I don't know. To me, I don't see how we can fault a man for trying to establish evidence and protect himself after we say all the time that a lot of men who have something going for themselves have poor risk assessment. To me, this is risk assessment.
Nah, I think he should have gone to a hotel if that's what he's doing. In my opinion.
What's the consent video in the hotel? What's the geolocation of that?
Well, because
locality.
because it's a neutral grounds, and you know, unless he drags her through the front door, there's a receptionist who can vouch for the fact that she was there on her own volition.
She's an adult, bro. You're infantilizing women.
Once you get into the hotel room,
being at a hotel does not mean that you're there on your own volition. She could have been abducted. She could have been coerced.
And the receptionist would have seen. That's my point to you. So, you know, the fact that he's bringing them home.
The receptionist wants to talk.
It's not even safe to clap at your yard, you know. Mad thing.
Well, if you're
I don't think he should delete it. I don't think he should.
The argument also that the video is not substantial enough evidence because she can change her mind in the middle of the act, and that is still sexual assault, of course. And the juries and the legal process deals with that accordingly. Like, I don't think that should mean that because it's not blanket, he shouldn't have it at all. And to me, it's very scary that because she feels like she does something wrong and wants to delete it, that you're even questioning that. That's a woman who will easily say to dodge accountability, my boyfriend found out I cheated. I didn't cheat. That man took advantage of me. God forbid. Keep that video. Are you crazy?
And she can say that because she was at his house. That's his house.
Yeah.
And she can say that she was at a hotel.
Well,
it's just like, how did you get to his house? Is the question.
Say that if it was at her house. Oh my gosh, I was drunk. He took advantage of me. He barged into my house. I didn't. Girl, you got caught. Like, and that's not to say that that's not a possibility. It could have happened, but the mere fact is you consented. You did it. You wanted to cheat, and now you possibly got caught up. You want to have him delete the evidence so that you can say anything. To me, I'm more scared of the woman who doesn't want to give consent on camera. If I was a man, I don't want to touch you, because if you can't enthusiastically say yes to me and enthusiastically do so on camera, I don't want the risk. If I have something to lose, bye. It's too much pussy out here. I'm good.
Big
you got
facts. You got
like,
the free us.
And as a woman, if you're not confidently able to give consent like that, why are you messing with the man? It should be enthusiastic on both ends, whether recorded or not. To me, I don't see the issue.
It's sad that we live in a world where we got to go to these measures, isn't it? But it's like, surely you should be allowed to protect yourself, innit? Because some people are mad. Because it's like, what you're kind of doing is saying that he's the collection of consent videos are also a form of like fetish. Like he's using that as some form of like product. When it's like, no, this is literally just a stack of paperwork that I have to show that everybody that come through my yard wanted to be here. Whether or not it's a stack of bad bees, like, it doesn't matter. They all consented. How did they get there, innit? They came off their own volition. But if you're going to be like, well, there's no way for you to defend yourself.
See what he's doing, right? That's like being a drug dealer, right? And selling crack outside your
No,
front room.
sex is legal, and it's free, and people want it.
People give drugs away for free.
Yeah, but
should you?
Drugs are illegal though.
Sex is a
This was
murky
good.
waters. It's a murky waters, right? So it's not inherently legal. It's there is legal framework around sex.
What about this was illegal, big man? There we go. He did all the legal protections.
If he wasn't afraid of the law, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
You see that statement there?
If he was not afraid of the law,
See that
we would
statement
not be
there?
having this conversation. If he was not afraid of the law, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
No, for sure. But he's afraid of the law being abused.
According
Why
to
would
him,
he?
assuming.
Yes, of course.
He's the right.
Listen,
he's the
I
right
hope
man.
you get the same benefit of the doubt as I'm giving to that.
I don't assume I will. Though.
She's already in the wrong because she's already cheating. So she's already
Which
in
is
the
not
wrong.
illegal. That's not illegal.
Cheating.
No, but regardless, morally,
It's immoral.
To the moral of the thing as well. She's already cheating. She shouldn't have been there in the first place. Let's be clear.
He hasn't done anything
even been
wrong.
there.
He's done something weird. He hasn't done anything wrong. If now in the hypothetical we get to a point where she is now accusing him of something nefarious,
But why? Why would she accuse him?
I don't know. This is the dilemma.
I just don't.
He's paranoid for some reason.
She's got a
Ask when they
legit
get to that
reason to
courtroom.
say like.
That's not a legit reason.
It is a legit reason.
No.
I'm
Do you know why it's
cheating
not?
And I need you to delete the evidence. That's a legit reason.
Yeah,
No,
and
yeah, to
heard that
protect
song?
you, but that
Yes.
doesn't protect me though.
Yes, protect
she could
me.
go as far as to say because she's trying to
I feel like
keep
that's
the
an
cheating
irrational feeling.
under wraps.
I'll delete her. I'll go find your man and tell him. You see your dirty gal, yeah?
Wow.
Get rid of her, mate.
So, but to protect
have to
her,
play for
he has to remove his protection.
Big facts, 100%. But you're the one with a man. I don't have a gal, innit? I might be dirty because I'm out here giving it for free. But you, on the other hand, have somebody who you're supposed to be respecting that you're not even respecting. Crazy. And I should respect you, dickhead.
He doesn't. He's not even. His issue is not really even cheating.
No.
Well, because he ain't cheated. Why does it need to be his
You don't
issue?
care about that.
Care less
That's
about
the
that.
thing. You don't care.
Exactly. And I think that's what he has to reiterate to her. I don't care about your morals. Or
So
something.
delete it.
No. Because the fact that maybe you did this.
You don't even believe Miss Andrew is real, so I hear your thing still.
I don't.
Also, as women, not to like drag, but like as women, the same way I'm in general, gender aside, for everyone getting documentation and being a paper trail of as much as possible. Like I know that we say that like a lot of times, because it's women often who are found in these situations by abusive men, like assaulters, whatever the case may be, like whatever you can document, you should. If you feel like someone is coercing you, me personally, I'm just the type to think like this. I know a lot of women won't, but I would like to advocate for it if I can. If you feel like someone is coercing you, convert the conversation to text. Respectfully, if I have to get into a situation where I have to prove coercion, I would prefer to have it documented. Text can be legal. Like, personally, like the same way the guy wants to get some type of documentation to advocate for his interests and his benefits to protect himself, as women we should do the same thing for ourselves. And I'm not saying we have to now text consent before we do shit. No, but like I don't see how we're in how anybody in 2026 will be against people protecting themselves when there are people who have a lot to lose, like men or women aside. I don't get it. Everybody protect your neck is what I'm trying to say.
Facts. Can you put up star Steph 764's comment, please?
Sex workers have rights, right?
They do. They?
do.
No, I'm joking.
Of course they do. They have work.
They're humans, man. So what are you saying? But you're not even on this guy's side. You're bringing him down for being a sex worker, bro.
A sex worker,
Why
then
do
that's
people
one
say,
thing.
why is he saying I hate men? I don't hate men. I love men. No, you guys say about women. You love them.
You need more people.
I defo
I
don't.
love men.
No. Don't.
Love them. So amazing. So yummy. Delicious.
Secretly, yeah.
I need to go.
Before I got in the room with you, yeah, I actually believed you hate men. But now sitting across from you, yeah, looking you in the eyes, I don't believe it.
I don't.
I
I,
don't
literally
believe it.
I was gonna say, nah, no.
No.
Can you imagine? No. I don't.
No, Star Steph was saying.
Why do you think? Anyway, we can talk about that afterwards.
Well, your statement, I don't believe Miss Andrea exists, was
Did you
very
not tell-
pertinent in my brain.
Did
Like,
you not tell I was joking?
No.
Oh.
Again, this is internet me at home, a different person
Yeah.
who's never seen you.
Star Steph say.
I slowly go up and I'll point it out. I'll just read it when I see
After
it.
his nonsense
was
about
You don't want to put it up?
What was the
I did say
sentiment?
no.
There we go. It's down.
Shine
Down.
bright
Stop. Yeah.
Oh, what about her? She's a whole fraud, you know.
Emmanuel doesn't believe so.
Yeah, he was going hard.
I will send you a breakdown
surprised
video.
with that
She's a whole fraud. She's a whole
Society, men get consent from women before slamming them. Men, here, I have proof of consent. Society, delete it, you scumbag.
Is that your
That's you
sentiment?
right. That's you right now.
Me.
That's you right now.
And Jordan,
You are society right now.
Me.
I haven't said he's a scumbag. I said he's over.
You said he's a sex worker.
You said
bro.
he's-
What's-
and sex workers have rights.
You call him a predator.
They have
And that-
rights.
They absolutely
Or
do.
he's
Predators
a
are
sex
scumbags.
worker.
They absolutely.
Predators are scumbags.
Or he's a sex worker. One of the two. He's got to
If he
stand
has
on one
rights-
side.
If you have rights, then he can delete it then.
Yes, he can. He should.
If he has rights, he can keep
Yeah, I
it.
guess he can
I'm
delete
not.
it then.
I'm not informed on sex workers' rights, but I know they have rights.
These times you're their biggest advocate.
I know they have rights. Innit? I don't have to be
Video,
educated,
their
but I know they have
ability to
rights.
lie. I actually don't get it. Like, what as women do we have to lose but our ability to lie? Like, to me, like, how is that not alarming?
Michael Jackson. That's that Billie Jean. That song Billie Jean.
What's that?
It's all about a woman lying about him, isn't it?
Oh yeah. She's a lover. Da-da-da.
Billie
you know what I'm
Jean.
saying? Said the eyes were like his, you know. Crazy.
Well, there's anyway.
Big up Michael, man. Free him.
This is Jordan's dilemma. That's the real thing. That's why I said Jordan knows something we don't. We know that it's his dilemma.
Is it?
Trying to save himself.
Hey, well, hey.
All right, guys. Yeah, we got some last set of headlines, and then we're gonna have to wrap up.
Give me
guys.
that. Give me that.
That's it, yeah.
Okay.
Sharks deleted.
So how does it work? Are these just? Is it one and I
Just
see
see the yeah.
Don't do that,
The
Shadi.
words and
Don't do that, Shadi.
read a.
Don't do that, Shadi. Don't do that, Shadi. I was going to say the same thing as well.
Would you?
You just follow.
I'm gonna do it. All right. Family of British couple jailed in Iran say they have lost contact. The terrified family of British couple jailed for 10 years in Iran on spying charges have said they have lost all contact with them. Lindsay and Craig Forum, both 53, arrested in January 2025 while travelling through Iran during an around-the-world trip by motorcycle. I'm reading this with the wrong intonation, so it doesn't. Anyway, the couple from East Sussex are being held by Tehran's Evin prisons and sentenced to espionage charges, which they deny. Their family fears the couple's telephone access, their only means of contact with the outside world, has been cut off as payback for speaking about their detention. In February, the Foreign Office said it has temporarily withdrawn its staff from Iran because of the threat of US strikes against the country. It also advises against all travel to Iran, warning that British and British Iranian national forces face a significant risk of arrest, questioning or detention. It adds that British peoples that having a British passport or connection to the UK can be a reason enough for the for Iranian authorities to detain you. Ain't got an effort. Next one. Antigua and Barbuda drop oath of allegiance to King Charles. Antigua and Barbuda have officially dropped swearing an oath of allegiance to King Charles. The historic change comes as Prime Minister Gaston Brown won his fourth consecutive victory as
That will go down.
Yeah.
At the end of the year wrap up, we must mention this one.
Come back to it.
Okay, cool.
It's
Back to
because
perfect.
you railed on
Later.
Are you? Yeah. Okay. Cool.
The historic change comes as Prime Minister Gaston Brown won his fourth consecutive victory as leader of the Twin Caribbean Nations Labour Party. The new elected officials took oath on allegiance to the Twin Caribbean nation itself and has ended swearing allegiance to King Charles III. During the swearing-in ceremony, the PM Brown addressed officials and said, "Whereas your success at the polls has earned you the confidence and trust of the people, that confidence and trust collectively is not a gift to be enjoyed or trust to be betrayed. It is a burden to be carried, a duty to be performed, and trust to be honoured every single day." Last year, it was announced a bill to amend the Oath of Allegiance would be presented in a December 2025. The Parliament passed a constitutional amendment that formally eliminated the requirement to pledge loyalty to the British monarch. Number 3. Ghana to repatriate hundreds of citizens from South Africa. Big them up. Ghana has said on Tuesday, I don't know if that's a big up, but SA's moving mad.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Big them up.
It's like to take them
get
back.
them back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, big them up.
Does that include the Afrikaners as well, or just?
Nah.
No, the Ghanaians living in South Africa,
Okay.
they're bringing them back to Ghana. That's my
Yeah, and big them up, man. Go home. Ghana said on Tuesday that it has initiated the process of evacuating about 300 of its citizens from South Africa following a wave of protests against foreigners, mad people. President John Dramani, I read that right. Dramani Mahama approved the move to assist people who had complied with an advisory and registered with the country's High Commission in Pretoria. The Ghanaian government said that the evacuation exercise was aimed at ensuring the safety and welfare of citizens amid rising tension and xenophobic attacks. Nigeria has also expressed its concerns after a series of anti-immigrant protests in several cities across South Africa, as well as claims of assault and intimidation. South African President Cyril Ramaphosa has denied the country is xenophobic, saying that the recent attacks on foreign nationals do not reflect the views of the government or broader society. Time to pay them bills. Family of British couple Gerald and Arance have lost contact. Antigua and Barbuda drop off of allegiance to King Charles.
You don't need to read that.
I was right. How's this paying bills? Big you up.
Thank you very much.
Well
Amazing.
done.
I can read, guys.
Come on.
Great job.
Amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Is there any football? Let's see if there's any football. Since it's Thursday, 1 second, guys.
Man City won yesterday, kept the pressure on.
Thank you.
And tonight, like right at the crack of midnight, obviously Drake drops.
Women's football was on the other day as well, innit?
Come on.
Isn't it on every day, mate? See, this guy's fake, bro.
Yeah.
He's supporting women's football, bro.
Crazy.
I'm joking. I don't know. I don't support.
I don't even watch football, period.
Neither
do I, bro.
Yeah,
Neither do I, bro.
Arsenal, women's Arsenal.
Good?
Arsenal was playing. And the
Yeah?
fact that, the league final between
Is it good?
Chelsea and Man United, the women's.
Yeah.
When is it? It's coming up soon, isn't it?
I see some women cooking, though. They do some.
I'm saying the women are good, you know.
For real.
Good at boxing.
And that's not even like sarcasm.
I watch women's boxing.
No, because some of them are
Women's
not
boxing.
cooking.
I watch women's boxing.
They're not cooking at all. But
Yeah,
some of them
definitely.
are cooking.
Some trash, but it's alright.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just like the men, though.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, man.
No, but women's
whole
boxing.
leagues
though,
of
I keep
terrible.
telling you, you should watch it.
Boxing's just not my thing anymore.
What about
hear it.
even women boxing?
Yes, even women boxing.
Teresa Baumgartner, she's something.
No,
Yeah,
I
man.
don't.
Alicia.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Never gonna be in. I think.
Well, like Brent said, Man City, they're keeping the pressure on. They beat the Both of the Boys team 3-0 yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Ed, that's what happens. So, but I hope everyone had a good day yesterday, you know what I'm saying? And have a good day today, man. Anything else you guys want to add? Nope. Jordan, thank you for turning up.
Oh, we're
Of
going
course.
out tonight. Oh, we're gonna do one.
Yes, indeed.
Yes, we're going out tonight. We're going to see Margs star in his first theatre production.
Come
You
on.
can see the fantastic
on.
Wright brothers.
Okay.
Another one of their bangers.
What was the
We'll
name
come
of
back
the
and
dude?
feed back tomorrow. Was that?
What was the name of the dude that was on when Marks came with that other lady the other day?
Ty.
I feel like I know him, you know.
Mm.
Oh, for
Yeah.
real?
Might do.
Yeah.
He's up as well, right?
He's out 100%.
Yeah.
I feel like not like that, but I'm pretty sure like we've been in a few of the same circles. He seems like somebody who went Brit school or something like that, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So make sure if you all are there this evening, make sure and make yourselves known. Come and say hi and all that kind of lovely stuff. We did a poll.
Oh, what's the poll?
What we're saying, who would you like to see more of on TDA? 3 options: Josh, Jordan, and Josh and Jordan. With 10%, we have Jordan. Some people were asking if it is that we could redo the poll.
Okay.
Based on your comments. Lovely. What? That's right.
Or is it what the sex worker stuff?
Yes.
Sorry, people.
No, they might have agreed.
No,
with you.
don't push.
Sex worker.
Sorry, they have rights. It's
You
not.
got
I don't make the
stand.
rules.
All right. And with 20%, we have Josh. But with 70%, we have Josh and Jordan.
Come on.
Okay.
Bro.
They've spoken.
Okay.
Advocates
It's a
for
duo,
sex work.
okay.
Big up.
Can't take your vote back, people. It's a democracy.
It's law. No.
It's a democracy. It is what it is.
Once you've given it, you've given it. All right. Make sure look after each other, be kind to each other, and drink plenty of water. And we shall be here tomorrow at 8:15.
And
Bright and early.
mind your what?
Drink plenty of water.
And
And mind your mother effing business.
that's
Come
what
on.
I'm saying.
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
Peace.
All right. Later.
Yeah.
All right, subscribe.